Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new mini-series, Highguard Heroes. I'm here with some wonderful new faces to the channel. Look at this. Look at all these wonderful beans. Also, we're playing at a completely different time. Look, the sun is up for me. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's I decided that I was gonna say, you know what? It's happening on my time zone this time. And I'm joined by a bunch of wonderful, lovely friends. Why don't we go in overlay order and start with you, Apollo? Why don't you introduce yourself and who you're playing?
Hello, my name is Apollo. You can find me on the internet at tallnerdapollo. I do cosplay, I do voiceover, I do TTRPGs. Today I will be playing Looks at Overlay to remind self of character name, Sir
Right.
Alaric Finnian.
Right.
An Oath of Yearning Paladin.
Oath of Baby Girl Paladin.
The baby girl.
Oath of please. Is
that one of the new subclasses they just released?
Yeah. It's in the Unearthed Arcana for real. Dakota.
Okay. Hi, that's actually really funny. Hi, I'm Dakota. You can find me most places at Western Dakota, and if I'm not there, it's because I either blocked you or I'm not there. Dealer's choice. I do all things NFL football, TTRPGs, and now cosplay. And today I am going to be playing the exact opposite of Apollo. I am going to be playing a sad, very tragic, not at all happy warlock named Taldra.
I don't know what you mean. Taldra's so happy and nothing bad has ever happened to them.
I am so scared, chat.
Listen, you went, here's some sad. Do something with it. And I went, cool.
Yeah.
Great. Anne, why don't you go next?
Oh, me? All right. Hi, I'm Anne. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me absolutely everywhere at actuallyanne art. I am playing Sinia. She is a human cleric. Don't worry about who she's talking to, and she's definitely not a hag.
Absolutely not.
What do you mean?
What hag?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weber boy?
What are you talking about? And then
the way
Chaka,
you
would you
said
like to
it.
go next?
The way you said it felt more like when somebody says slag.
That too.
Right.
Strahd is
Hi
also here.
everyone. I am Shachik. My pronouns are she, her, and today I shall be playing Ilda Wildforge, who also has the pronouns of she, her. She is a battlesmith artificer. She spent a whole lot of her life being a coward and doing morally gray things without knowing, not questioning about it, maybe possibly, who knows. And then now she's just sort of trying to do things to make up for it.
Jesus.
You know,
I love
you know.
Is nobody else having a good time?
I'm scared for my
fine.
life.
I'm being normal. I can
bet
be
two
normal.
of us are going to be talking to random ass people. It's going to be great.
Candy is crazy.
She also likes embroidery.
Oh, I love
Well,
that.
that's nice. You see, that's nice.
Well, you see what? That's so nice. That's so great for you.
That's nice.
That's so great and wonderful.
Is there anything else I'm supposed to say that I forgot to say?
No, you
I forgot
had
to say my
everything.
character's
Truly, you're good.
pronouns.
Oh yeah. So
What?
good at this.
Should we go back around and say our character's pronouns? Because some of us
People
forgot.
can see it on the overlay. We got it. Pronouns.
I'm looking at the overlay.
That up.
I'm seeing everything.
Overlay these nuts into. Sorry.
What?
Get the quitters out.
No,
looking at the
we'll get banned from Twitch.
Oh.
I'm looking at the overlay and seeing everybody's Hero Forge characters, and these are very fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Right?
They're very wonderful. Very wonderful
so
characters we have
excited.
today.
What if it's educational content? No, sorry. Just start.
Anyway,
Why do you want me to whip it out?
all right, gamers, lock in. Otherwise, we're gonna be here a while. All right.
Okay.
So, we begin our story. To many of those that have experienced the world of Aegis before, this story happens about 1,000 years prior to any story we've told before. This story takes place in a nation many of you may know to be called Phelan. But before it was called Phelan, it was called Sigil, which is where we find ourselves now. The continent of Sigil has many provinces surrounding the great kingdom of Highguard. Highguard is a kingdom of fantastical magic and military prowess, a defender of the continent of Sigil against any outside threats from the rest of the world. Its leader for many years was King Orym, a high elf man who ruled his kingdom with nothing but kindness. Alongside him was Queen Elise, and for many years the two of them ruled together, bringing peace and prosperity to not only their own kingdom, but to the wider world around them. Unfortunately, due to illness, roughly 200 years prior, Queen Elise fell ill and passed away before being able to sire any children. Roughly 75 years go by, 50 years go by in this time of King Orym ruling by himself with no intent to remarry, as his wife was, as he said, the only one for him. And whilst a beautiful sentiment of love and their dedication to each other did leave the lingering question of who would be the heir to the throne of Highguard. And then an anomaly. A connection to another realm known as the Feywild. King Orym was able to make this connection to this faraway land, and when presented with a powerful archfey that lived there, was told, or asked even, what was their one greatest desire. And that desire was to have a child of his own to continue his legacy when he was gone. And this archfey granted this wish, bringing forth a child of his own. This child was of his own blood, but also the blood of the Feywild. As she began to age, she showed signs of a connection with this far magical realm. Horns began to grow from the top of her head. She began to show signs of magical prowess, which was somewhat sporadic and different to magic of the material plane. Many mages wanting to experiment and learn more, but the king warded off most of their approaches, saying that it did not matter where this magic came from, because she was his daughter, and that's all that matters. The princess grew and grew with her kingdom until very recently, where finally King Orym came to his rest at the age of 727. He lived a long life and ruled his kingdom for a majority of his life, coming into this kingship very young. And now that the king has passed, of course, the rulership falls to the princess herself. Many of the leaders of the provinces have mixed feelings about this due to this connection to this other realm. Not some worrying about her loyalty to the material plane over the Feywild itself. Which leads us to today. Today, after the passing of King Orym, is a celebration not only of his life, but also a ceremony to welcome in the new heir to the throne. All the leaders from across the provinces are making their way to the central castle of Highguard, along with some dedicated heroes which have received invitations to this gathering. All of you, either separately or together, perhaps, have received these invitations from the princess herself to attend, as you have made a friendship with her through one way or another, going past just simply contract work. You have, through one way or another, built a friendship. And that is where we find ourselves now, as we center in on the entranceway to the castle of Highguard. Large stone walls rising high into the sky, a sort of platformed castle kind of standing above the rest of the kingdom itself below. We see a carriage making its way up to the front. And going ahead of that to the doorway, we see the doors to the kind of castle open, and a small gnomish man steps out at the approach of this carriage, seeming a little disgruntled and a little kind of not quite shaken, but almost surprised to see this carriage so early. Kind of like checking over notes. It's like, no, this is far too early. The invitations were for an hour from now. Then this is way too early. No, and was kind of starts making his way over. He is wearing a very fine suit. Let me pull up my little description here. Let me find him. Where are you? He's wearing a very nice kind of white suit jacket with a kind of red shirt underneath that kind of goes down over these brown pants and these kind of very nice looking black shoes. He, being a gnome, he has this kind of mop of white hair as he's kind of grown quite elderly, and a big beard across his face that kind of makes his face look like a big circle, honestly. It's a very kind of like circular beard around his face. Big kind of mustache as well. And he kind of just makes his way over to this carriage, and just like, no, excuse me, you are here far too early. No, you must. Your invitation said that you must be here in an hour. The ceremony is not ready yet. And the as the kind of carriage kind of comes to a stop, the door opens. I'm gonna roll a d4. A 2. Taldra.
Ah!
You, as the door kind of opens in this carriage, it's kind of quite dark in here, kind of with these kind of like curtains hanging over to kind of keep the light of the day out. But as the door kind of opens, you kind of hear this muffled voice from outside. This kind of shrill voice seemed to be making some sort of complaint. You can't really make out the words. But the door kind of opens for you to step out. What do we see as you emerge? As you were the first to step out.
I think the first thing a lot of people would notice about Taldra is her hair. You can't really tell if it's in a bun, if it's a ponytail. Either way, the thing that you can tell is that it's messy. She's a lot of hair that just kind of falls. The best way to describe it is like a waterfall. She's got some longer pieces that kind of come in her face, some face framing bits as well. Her hair kind of shifts depending on the light. It goes anywhere from black to a navy blue to an indigo-ish purple. She has very soft grayish blue skin. Her eyes are entirely glassed over, as common with some drow. She does have, starting from the very top of her head all the way down, these kind of like links of scars. There's one coming off of her lip. They kind of just, they don't really have a rhyme or reason. Some of them go all the way down. Some of them have bits where where they stop. She is wearing a gown of dark blues and silvers. There's a couple feathers coming off of her shoulders in a very understated way. Everything about her is very understated, but to deny that she isn't beautiful would be kind of a lie. She is a very beautiful individual, but she herself does not hold herself in that regard. And as this individual is kind of going on and on about how early she is, she just kind of tilts her head slightly to one side and goes, "Is it not the rule that if you are early, you are on time, and if you are on time, you are late, and if you are late, you should not simply come?"
He kind of frowns a little bit. It's like, well, I suppose. But the ballroom is not ready yet, and I'm sorry. What province have you come from?
Shouldn't your list tell you that?
I'm afraid I do not recognize all of the guests. I'm not sure we have met before. Kind of like looking at you a little, kind of like he's like narrowed eyes a little bit, like not kind of almost trying to like make out who you are. Like and that's another thing that seems to be kind of stressing him out a little bit. He's just a little ball of stress. You're here early, and now he's looking at you, and he's like, I can't figure out who you are. Are you supposed to be here? He seems to just be taking it all out right now. Just like, I assuming you're here for the ceremony. Again, a name and what province have you come from?
My name is Taldra.
Taldra. And what province have you come from?
It should say that on your list.
He pulls out kind of clipboard and kind of scrolls through. It's like, well, I'm afraid, Miss, can I call you Miss?
If that is what makes you happy, then yes.
Miss Taldra, I'm afraid your name is not on the list, so that is why I'm asking who you are and why you have come here. So, there's a very important event happening today, so...
You think I would not show up if there was not an important event today?
Make me a persuasion check. Let's have our first roll.
Oh, no. Persuasion, you said?
Oh, okay. Straight up murk him.
You know what? I am not bad at these.
You're a warlock!
It's my first time! We've been over this. 15?
15. Yeah, 15. You, with that kind of, he kind of looks just like, well, are you, I suppose you can, wait, have you come with anyone else? Kind of like looks past you. It's like, are you the only guest, or what is the, kind of look behind you? I'm gonna roll again.
It's just me.
You did have some other adventurers with you, as
Just lying.
Sinia. You kind of hearing
Yeah.
this confrontation happening outside, hearing this poor little man just confronting this individual, just going back and forth, just growing quite sick of it as you're kind of waiting and decide to kind of emerge. Tell us, what do we see as you step out?
We all see a very tall young woman. She's got so many pieces of fabric covering her body all at once. She's got like a big hood on where you can kind of see black hair poking out. Her face is kind of covered in, one half of it is covered in what looks like burst capillaries and veins and that kind of situation going around. She's got dark eyes, a big shawl, big sleeves, big gloves. Like she's gonna get her hands dirty in something, you don't need to know what. She's got some kind of amulet symbol that is covered by a shawl that she's wearing. Is that a threat?
I think you're Apollo's first target.
How could that be a threat? I love your character description. Keep going.
She's got a bunch of belts on with a big packet of, you don't know, don't ask.
Yeah?
Don't ask. Don't worry about it. And she's got a long cane with what looks like a big handle of carved bone that she's carrying around. Her fingers
Carved
kind of
bone.
Yeah, because
Love.
that's fine. That's fine and normal. Don't question it.
As you
I
do.
love
she
that Oops, sorry. I was just gonna say, I love that the first two people to step through are like the "Hey, stop asking me questions"
Hey,
people.
don't look at me. Shut up.
Don't
forgive
look at
her
me.
that
Don't talk to me. You don't need to know shit.
Look at your fucking list.
Look at the goddamn list.
Are you actually on the list, sir?
Right.
Wait. So she, Sinia comes out. She pokes her head out and looks and goes, "Is there a problem out here?"
Oh, so there are more of you. Well, it kind of like looks at you a little, like kind of like frowning and kind of narrowed eyes at you, Taldra. Kind of just as you saying, it's like, no, I was alone. Just like
Immediately proven wrong.
Hey, she thought he meant like, are you coming by yourself?
Right,
In which case she
right.
is. She just
You
like
bringing a plus
got a
one.
ride with somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of turn to you, Sinia, and be like, well, are you, what name and what province have you come from?
I'm Sinia. I come from Springvale.
Ah, right, yes. And we'll kind of like look through this. Springvale. Are you one of the leaders from Springvale? I'm afraid I'm not seeing your name on this list. Perhaps is there another name that you perhaps go by that would be on this list?
No, I suggest you double check.
Are you when you're saying that with your tone? Are you trying to be a little intimidating there?
Maybe.
Why don't you make me an intimidation check?
Fuck, I forgot I'm not a charisma caster.
So funny because like you and I like swapped here because I'm so used to being a wisdom spellcaster.
No, I didn't.
Roll for voice break.
24.
24.
Nice.
You definitely kind of very assertively just like, you should check again.
You should check again.
And it's just like, perhaps I can double check. Perhaps I am missing a page from my list, as he kind of like scrolls through, desperately kind of looking, kind of a little shaken by your presence, Sinia. And then let's see. Oh,
my shoulder cracked when I did that.
Okay.
Oh, that's on
My God. We're a mess.
And then next to step through, Brain. Shaka, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember your character's name pronunciation. I'm so sorry.
Ilda.
Ilda, that's it. Sorry. Dyslexic Brain looked at it and went, that's letters. Ilda, you are the third to step out as you are hearing more of this very entertaining conversation. As you kind of step out, what does everyone see?
Ilda Wildforge is a dwarf. Among the taller dwarfs, I'd say, but a dwarf nonetheless. She has slightly tan skin, brown hair tied in the back in a ponytail. Everything about her clothing and her seems very unassuming. She isn't like dressed in all black or anything, not trying to hide in the shadows. She's simply dressed normally. You've got some browns, you've got whatevers. But if you look closer, you can see it's actually quite fine clothing, and there's real details in there with red embroidered details all around that are really dark red, so they blend in until you sort of get closer and you see them. And they seem hand embroidered. They seem, yeah. Well, of course they would be. They don't really have machines for those things at the time, but anyhow. But other than that, there's nothing that would stand out about her necessarily until she steps out, and then from behind her, a little mechanic creature who is almost as tall as her rolls out. He's sort of like a rounded head, but then like a straight body down, kind of like a long Pac-Man situation, but not Pac-Man, the monster, the bad guy in Pac-Man. What's up? What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Isn't there a bad guy in Pac-Man who's kind of like running to the top and then goes down along? And what is it?
The ghost.
Ghosts?
Yes.
The ghosts.
And that
Blinky,
is what I
blinky.
said. And that is what I said. And no one can prove otherwise. This is not being recorded.
No.
Yes, it is.
I don't know.
On
I'm
multiple
on Charlie's side.
platforms.
I'm here.
No, it's light. It goes away. Anyway, that's not how it works. Yeah, you don't get it. Anyway, everything about her is pretty normal until this little guy steps out from behind her after she comes out and stands next to the other two that have already stepped out. And he's not like loud, but you can definitely hear like tick 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 or whatever's like gears inside him. As it comes out. Is there a line?
You
What
just see this guy with this list, just like looking at more of you. She's like, oh, there's even more of you. Is this all of you? Is this? Oh my goodness. And
Yeah? No. What's up?
right.
He's saying that we are
You're
not
missing
on
part
the
of the
list.
list. It's a mess.
Yes. Well, perhaps
Should
you
we
are
show him our
on the
invites?
list. Name and province.
Like province I live in or province I'm from?
That's a
I'm
good
starting to
question,
realize that
actually.
none of you are leaders of these nations. I'm sorry. All of you have very clearly been called here for a reason. Is there why are you here?
Were you not the one that just said that there
Hey,
was a
I
big
don't feel-
ceremony happening?
I don't know if that's any of your business. We know that we came here for a reason.
That is very much my business.
Do you have a
Should we
list?
show
Do
him
you
our
have the
invite?
It's
Yes,
just
which
like-
is why I'm asking
Do
for
you
your
have the
name
right
and
list?
and he's just like
No,
he's
but
like
like-
a little
but like-
ball of stress.
Do you have another list? Do you have like another list?
I
'Cause
do in
that's the
fact
list
think this
with
is
heads of
exactly
leaders
his
and-
purpose, but you don't seem to be very good at it, unfortunately.
No, really not at all.
Yeah, just red in the face.
We're close personal friends of the princess. If you would like to let us in.
Yeah.
Right. I see.
Right.
Well, so that would explain why you're not Jesus. And I'm sorry, you were invited by the princess?
Yes.
That's why
Directly.
Tell you our
well, why
invites.
didn't you
I
say
brought
that?
mine.
I got a
just
gift.
did. You asked if I was on the list. This is an entirely different thing.
Ilda pulls out like a prettily gift wrapped box that's like kind of small. He's like, yeah, I got a gift. We were invited by the princess. Like, are you gonna let us in or not?
As you ask that question, one final figure steps out of the carriage. Alaric, would you like to describe what we see as you step out? I think probably towering over everyone else.
Yeah.
I said I was tall. I didn't say how tall.
Alaric, the door opposite. At first you think, oh, it looks like a pretty small carriage. It's a modest carriage. It's a 3-seater. A little bit squished, but it's fine. It's nice. Then you just hear a large as out the other side doors of the carriage, you just see somebody step out and you realize, oh, half the carriage was being taken up by the body mass of one other person.
This is a clown car.
Out the other side.
It's a clown carriage.
At first, Alaric is bent over in half, so you can't really see much. But you just go, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that again. Can't do that again. And standing up and stretching. First, you say, oh, okay, this is just like a large man. Then, oh no, this guy is tall. Oh no, he's a giant and I'm dead. As I want to say that my torso is where the top of the carriage is. Like the middle of my torso is where the top of the carriage is, and I just big yawn and stretching all my appendages.
How did
You see this large, broad, wide-browed Goliath man. You see face tattoos, long hair that's braided together. You see the 2 shocks on either side of his temples are like a silvery white, almost like the gnome's silver white hair, but not from age. Maybe it's a dye, maybe it's some sort of magical effect, maybe it's just naturally maybe this man's just fucking stressed. But there's 2 like silver white shocks of hair tied into the braid. And just a perpetually armored man stands there. There's a large gorget, pauldrons, bracers, leg armor, and then just a long golden tabard with all the armor being colored almost as if a polished metallic emerald color. Who just looks over and just says, yeah, we all know her. We all know her.
He kind of like looks up and sees you, Alaric, and it's like, oh, Sir Alaric, yes, of course.
Yeah, I squired here. You know me.
Yes, well, yes. I of course I know you. You are here all the time.
How are you doing? How's the family? My back is killing me.
Are
Maybe we
these
should have had him come
individuals?
through first.
Are these individuals with you then?
Well, we were all along the same route.
I see. Seems the princess has created a secondary list and hasn't told me. I was not aware that you would be in attendance. All of you. This changes the seating plan.
I can stand.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. I can stand in the
We
back.
too
I
can
like
stand.
standing. Yeah.
No,
I'm
we
not
don't
as tall as.
That would
Get
just
me
make
a
things
chair.
worse. Having people standing. Well, I'm sure I can make arrangements in an hour. She's just like
Are you
stressing.
okay?
Does anybody have calm emotions? Because I feel like this man really needs it.
I don't think that's a paladin.
I'm
Why?
perfectly
Not that kind of
calm.
cleric.
Does sleep
Oh.
work?
Well, no, he has a job to do, and I don't want him to take a nap on the
I
job,
don't- I
because that
don't
would be
think
really
so.
rude.
Mm.
think so.
Oh, there's no time to
I don't
rest.
actually
There's,
have sleep. I
there's
just
no-
kind of said that for the joke.
Oh,
there's no.
that's
there's, there's no time
'Cause
to
I'm
do
a
anything.
comedian like that.
I
He's just-
thought it was very funny.
As the group of you are having this discussion and this poor little gnome is having a nervous breakdown, you all hear a voice from behind him. You just hear a very kind of soft voice. It's all right, Griffin. I invited them. As you look up and you see a woman you all know. You see a beautiful elven woman. She has kind of dark skin, a flash of almost like silvery freckles across her face. Her eyes also this almost like prismatic silvery color. She has kind of long, kind of braided black hair, kind of down to one side. You see, kind of out of her head, out of the tops of her head, you see two, almost like antlers that kind of go up. Or like kind of up and back a little. The tops, the kind of roots of them being almost very what you would expect you've seen from some of the other elves in around have these horns. But hers are slightly different in the fact that at the roots they are kind of this wooden texture, but then towards the tips almost seem to change into this almost. They almost look like they're glowing with this kind of like silvery essence to them, with these kind of silver bangles kind of around them as well. She has a kind of white flower kind of tucked in behind one of her ears, kind of next to one of these antlers. She wears this like beautiful like ivory and green dress that kind of goes down to the floor, with kind of similar sleeves kind of that come down to her hands. And she just looks to you all with a very kind and gentle smile. I'm sorry, Griffin, I did mean to inform you, but, well, there were preparations that needed to be made. But yes, they were here on my invite. And they are here at the right time. I did invite them to be here early. Ahead of the rest of the guests. I'm sorry we're not properly informed. Well, very, very well, Your Majesty. I will make arrangements. Yes, perfectly. I hope that that's okay and won't change your plans too much. I should have let you know for the floor plan. No, of course. Perfectly fine. No problem. Yes, as totally within my capability to do. Yes, I will go with that right away. Kind of just like bows very deeply to her and will just kind of like scampers off a little as the group of you, the carriage kind of like closes behind you and will start kind of pulling away as you are left at the gateway here with the princess as she kind of looks at you all with a smile. You would know her name, of course. She is referred to a lot as simply the princess or Princess Aerie.
Princess what?
Say that again,
Aerie.
it cut out.
Aerie. Okay.
Aerie. Aerie.
Princess Aerie.
Hello. It is lovely to see you all again. Apologies for the not so warm welcome. It's not quite what I would have wanted. I should have informed Griffin earlier about your arrival, but it was a last-minute addition. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. I'm sure you're all very busy with your own business, but today is an important day. Please, let's go inside.
Sydney's going in for the hug.
Oh, she will absolutely. Yeah. Sinia, you go in for a hug. She will absolutely hug you. She's very gentle in her movement, but she will hug you very, very, very tightly. Like, it's so lovely to
You
see
seem a
you.
little tightly wound.
I'm fine.
We're here,
Thank you.
right? You can tell us if not.
Yes. And she kind of looks to you as you kind of say that. She's like, not here. We should go to my study, I think.
Right.
Not here, kitty face.
Not here. Daddy will discuss it later.
Kitten whiskers.
Can't believe you guys.
Alaric will let the others go first as a cards departs to just kind of get a couple of my effects off the back. I put a shield and a warhammer across my back, and then I pick up 2 items. I pick up a helmet that I usually, my Alaric's duties take him to the deepest forests of the nation of Highguard, and I take out this helmet that has 2 horns coming out that begin as sort of like deer, like they begin sort of like the horns of a stag, but then purl back in the same pattern as the princess's horns. And from a very from a folded piece of cloth, takes out something that he didn't want to get crumpled up, and it's a white flower that matches the one that the princess had. And I just pin it to my tabard.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, as Griffin is going away, I'll just say, Griffin,
yes.
apologies for the stress.
I'm not. It's perfectly fine.
We're all on the
princess is like
princess.
right there. He's like, I'm not stressed at all. Of course, perfectly fine that you're here.
I'm gonna just pull him away for a couple seconds. I'm just gonna say, all the others were. We were all asked here to be on the princess invitation. I assume that my invitation was. It must have been meant for the leader of the Druidic Order. If there's any additional security I can provide, let me know, and I will fall in with whoever is leading that. If not, I'll just make sure that the other guests are safe, and I'll stay back.
Well, yeah, that's very kind of you. Ryan has been working around the clock on security, so we should be good on that front. But it will be good to have you here as extra support. I'm sure the princess will be very glad to have you and everyone else here. I'm assuming for some form of either protection or for attendance to this event. Well, I'm glad you are here, at least.
Of course. And then I'll fall in with the group.
Yeah. He just dashes off.
I will say, if you are kind of like hanging back, I think you would notice that as the other 2 move forward, Taldra is very hesitant to move forward as well. She's kind of sitting there nervously, like running her fingers through her hair. And as she notices that there's now a gap between the 3 of them and herself, she will kind of slowly fall into a marching order. But kind of
I'll notice you, and I'll just give you the like, you good look.
Double thumbs up.
It's not confident. It is not a confident double thumbs up, but it's
I'm just picturing Zoe just with the little.
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. The group of you, kind of led by the princess, will kind of make your way through the gate, through a courtyard where you see kind of off to one side, several armored kind of figures going through military drills. You see several kind of up on the walls as well now. More on the inside, you see lots of very armored, very heavily armored figures. Clearly prepared for some sort of important event. There is definitely a lot of a high level of security here as you're making way through this courtyard.
I think as we walk through, we walk by all of that security and military members with all their important armor and the weapons and everything, Ilda will sort of avert her eyes as she was looking in that direction, but then she just sort of feels the need to just look away and feels suddenly somewhat zoned out of the conversation that they were having. If she was speaking, then she'll like sort of lose her train of thought, and if she was listening, then she'll have to be like, sorry, what was it you were saying before? Could you, as she's speaking with Princess Aerie, presumably.
She'll kind of say as they're walking through the courtyard, just like, it's no trouble, Ilda. I'm sure Griffin has already told you, but we've been working around the clock to make sure that things are secure for all of the leaders here, and make sure that everything goes ahead as scheduled and that there are no issues. It's been a long time since we've had a gathering of all the leaders at once, not since my father... She kind of trails off.
Yeah, about that, has your security, have there been talks of any danger for you that you might be in? What's the idea? What's the idea?
You kind of say that, and she kind of just pauses her lips a little bit and go, we should wait till we are in my study.
Can I do an insight check?
On her?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll help.
Ilda, you were going to say something just while this check's happening?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I, before that happens, I had put it away already, but I'm going to take it out again. I'm going to hit my little guy, who I call, I'm going to say, I'm going to call him Corgi. Like
Corgi.
Cog, but Corgi.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. And basically where his like imagined stomach is kind of like an oven door, and I'm gonna open it like, and then like pull out the gift box again and close it back up, and I'm gonna hand it to her and say, it's just sort of a gift. It's decorative, but I'd say it's practical as well, so I would recommend keeping it on you at all times.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Ilda. Thank you. Ilda, what is this?
Are you asking, character?
Hey, what's this?
Yeah, as your GM, I'm asking you. Is this a mechanical thing, or is this?
Is this a bomb?
Is this a?
Of course, it's a bomb.
I do go and go boom.
No wonder there's a security risk.
I am a battlesmith. I'm a battlesmith artificer, and one of the I have dedicated one of my infusions, aka one of my slots, to make a magic item into I've created a periaptive wound closure, which is a little necklace, which if she's wearing it when she goes down, she's immediately stabilized. So I don't know if NPCs in your game roll death saves, but okay. And if they roll hit dice as well, then I'm gonna this is what she does. This is whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. So again, if NPCs do hit dice in your game, then there you go. If they don't, there's at least the stabilizing thing.
So so it stabilizes, doesn't restore hit points.
While you wear this pen, and you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. Does not restore.
Okay, good to know. Amazing. Yeah, you kind of hand that to her.
It's like a sort of a ruby sort of necklace.
Oh, Ilda, this is very sweet of you. Thank you.
I listen. If you don't like the style or anything, I can transfer this
Ilda.
into like another necklace that you prefer.
Ilda.
Like it's not really. I would have to be like
Ilda.
a day to like. Why?
It's perfect. Thank you. You're very kind. She kind of.
It's nothing. It's you paid me, so. I'm getting paid.
Wait, you guys got paid?
Paid?
You guys are getting paid.
I swore oaths. I don't think I can pay it.
You make your way
I got
kind
paid
of
of a different kind.
okay. Yes. Tilda. Sorry. Taldra.
Taldra.
Ugh. I was like,
You're
Tilda,
good.
who's that?
Apollo, you gave me the help action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so without the help action, I got a 19. With the help action, I got a dirty, slutty, moist little 20 for a
Ooh.
26.
Ooh,
Moist.
soggy, soggy.
Soggy 20. Yeah, so
Soggy
26.
20.
With
Damp.
as Ilda is kind of like asked, or as that kind of like question is kind of put out there, of like, are you good? Like, is everything fine? She's like, we should, and it's kind of very much like, we should get to my study. She does seem on edge. There is definitely something that is concerning her, and you're starting to get the impression that whilst she would have wanted you here, there is definitely an alternate reason that you are here, and it is probably for her protection from something.
Okay.
That and with you can also put two and two together. All this like extra security, it makes sense. The fact that she's still concerned means that this is pretty serious. Like, she has effectively an entire army around her, and she still felt the need to call you guys in for something. So something
Well, now
serious.
she's got a necklace.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's
And now
good.
she's got a
And now
necklace.
she's got a necklace. Yeah.
I think,
With a 26, you
getting
also
this-
get that, oh, that necklace is not a bomb. Cool, great. If you want.
well, that's important. That's really important. I don't know if you guys know, but
I'm
I
great that we
want to
have
make
that.
sure. Right.
I don't think it's going to explode.
Taldra will make sure that everyone will know that. No.
Mhm.
Taldra will, however, kind of stiffen a little bit with this insight that she has been provided just by like examining the princess and listening to her words, because she has not seen Aerie for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to call on her specifically.
Mhm.
Something hinky must absolutely be going on, because I don't
Yeah.
think Taldra has seen Aerie since right after she left the labyrinth. So this must be big.
Yeah. You all kind of make your way inside into this large hallway, kind of like echoing as you step, these kind of grand staircases either side, kind of leading up to a large stained glass window. You see kind of dominating the central space a large statue of a man you all recognize as King Orym, and next to him a kind of slightly shorter woman, but very beautiful elven woman. You see who you would all know to be the late queen as well, Queen Elise. And at the bottom there is a plaque that reads "In loving memory of Queen Elise." And then you can tell, kind of looking closer, has now had the addition of and King Orym. There was a space
Addition of
left for that to be filled in, and has now been placed. As this is a dedication to the two of them. You continue through the hallway to a kind of up to upper level, and then along a hallway, and then you kind of come to an office door. As you approach, it kind of opens inward, and you see another elven individual. You see a kind of masculine figure. He wears kind of black kind of shirt with a kind of white almost tabard over it. A kind of like black cape that kind of goes down his back with like a golden fur across his shoulders. Black hair kind of swooped over to one side. Kind of almost very, very light blue eyes, kind of just like looks, almost seem to hear you guys coming, will kind of open the door, and will kind of gesture kind of in. The queen kind of gives a nod and will step inside, kind of looks to the rest of you, kind of gesturing for you to come inside as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I recognize this. I know that I said that I squired here, not in the backstory, and we said it live, and now it's canon.
Yeah.
Would I recognize this person?
Cedric, why don't you make me a history check to see if you can remember who this is?
That's not one
Or
of the
another
things.
man.
Oh, it is one of the things I'm good at. Let's fucking go.
That's one of the things I'm good at.
Didn't roll good. Didn't roll good. All right. It's only a 14.
14. You kind of look at this man, and you kind of get a vague recognition. You're not quite sure. You can't remember his name, but you do know that he is you're like, I know that this man is part of the princess's staff. That's why he's in her office. Like, he's very clearly someone that she trusts. Like, she steps inside, no question, expecting him to be there. And then you kind of look at the kind of golden fur on his shoulders, and you recognize that as a symbol of the head of security. And so, based on what Griffin
Ryan?
said to you before, you assume this must be Orion. You've not met him
Orion
before,
changed.
but you are aware
I'm
of
like,
him.
damn, Orion.
A good name.
Yeah.
Like, you got a good name.
Like, damn.
Kind of gestures to the group of you to kind of step inside. And as you all enter, the door is kind of closed behind you, and he kind of stands, not blocking the door, but is kind of like stood by it, kind of very clearly, like protectively, like no one else is allowed to enter. Like, he is guarding the door. You see a very kind of beautiful office. There's a bookshelf of very stacked high with tomes of all sorts and all kinds, scrolls, that sort of thing. You see just a very kind of light and airy sort of room. The floor is made of a kind of like mahogany wood. There is a beautiful window that kind of like looks down onto the courtyard that you guys saw outside, and a beautiful desk, which the princess kind of steps behind. And there's kind of a on the table, almost like a model map of Highguard itself and some of the kind of surrounding provinces. It's very like kind of almost like 3D model type thing. It's like a map, but it's almost like a 3D map. She kind of steps behind the desk, and for the rest of you now, Taldra, you got it before because you picked up on that insight check, but for everyone else now, she no longer feels the need to kind of save face in front of the rest of her people, as it is now just the group of you and Orion. She kind of steps into the room, and there is definitely a almost more frightened look to her face, as she seems a little concerned as she kind of steps behind the table, kind of gently placing her hands on the desk. Thank you to all of you for coming on such short notice. I'm sure you have gathered by now that it is not just simply a invitation to watch me have a crown placed upon my head. The ceremony's a formality, but there is a more important reason I've gathered the group of you here.
What's going on?
I trust all of you implicitly. She looks at you all one by one. You have all given me reason to trust you a great deal, more than I trust my own men. But this gathering is very important, and there are many leaders of the provinces that will be coming here for this celebration. But she kind of takes a moment, almost like steadying herself on the desk. We have received some intelligence from an outside source that is no longer with us. I believe that one of these leaders has the intention to kill me. She kind of lets that hang in the room for a moment.
Do you know which one?
No. That's the problem. My men are here to keep them safe and to protect them, but they must be focused on outside forces. But I'm worried about an attack from within. One of these leaders, they are all of high status and must be treated as so, but it is believed that one of them has. Many of the leaders take somewhat grievance with my position, being a half-fey. Some of them have feelings about that, which I understand that I am half of another realm, and my magic can be unstable, but I've spent many years working on that. Kind of gives a little bit of a smile to you, Sinia. But still, there are many reasons that some of them wish to take this as an opportunity to no longer fall under Highguard's rule, to make their own way. And that is politics that I will not get too deep into, because otherwise we'll be here all day. But we do believe that one of them will have the intention of trying to put an end to my life, which, regardless of politics, would bring chaos to all provinces and Highguard.
Right. So, we got. Who have you invited today? Who are these leaders?
She'll kind of look to Orion, who will kind of step forward a little. It's like, well, there are multiple leaders coming from each of the provinces. From Springvale, we have Ren Bramblewood, the head druid. We have from the nearby part of the forest, we have the witch Griselda. From Frostholt, we have Vulcan. We also have.
So did you say a Vulcan or Vulcan? Like
Vulcan,
that's their name.
Volkin.
Alright. I'm just checking.
We also
Going into Star Trek.
we also have from the Goliath stronghold, Lady Merrin. She will be in attendance from Frostholt. From Silver Peak, we have they're sending two of their council members, Councillor Azur and Councillor Opal.
Azur and Opal are
I'm
coming?
going.
Yes, they will be.
Excuse me?
What did you say?
I said they got a theme going.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then last but not least, from Oceania, we have the king there, the king of the kingdom there is sending an ambassador. Nerissa, I believe her name is, as he could not attend himself. King Caspian is very busy with dealing with attacks from the from the Glorious Empire. You would all know that the Glorious Empire is a name given to a empire that is spreading from the far nation of Gloria, who is kind of they're making their presence known across the globe, but they have tried to make landfall in Sigil before, but have been backed off by primarily the Kingdom of Oceania, but when they have kind of tried to make their way to the shores, have been backed up by Highguard and the surrounding provinces.
I think when the princess said that the two council members from Silver Peak will be coming, Opal and Azure, you said? You don't need to have a particularly high passive insight to see that Ilda immediately tenses up very much. I mean, she also said, specifically referred to them by their names and asked, Opal and Azure are coming. And after that part of the list of leaders that are attending, it again seemed like she had zoned out and she wasn't listening anymore to what Princess was saying.
Well, this seems rather simple.
And then,
We all...
last but certainly not least, from the Triton Kingdom, Lord Sid Wavewalker is coming as well. He will also be in attendance. But
Sid?
that is the full list.
Sid?
Yes.
Sid?
Yes.
From
Sid.
fucking Ice Age. I love that man.
That fucking rat? We're all...
Rat!
Little rat
That's
Triton.
Lord Sid to you, actually.
That little fucking rat?
No, with a name like Sid, you don't get Lord.
Listen,
That's Lord Wesselton.
Sid Wavewalker is a fucking cool guy. I'll have
Right,
you know.
right.
Anyway,
right.
but yes, that is the full list. Roughly 2 leaders from each province, not necessarily arriving together or as allies, but as representatives of the greater province.
So give or take 2,000 people that might try to kill you. Yeah, no pressure there.
Yes.
So, you just think that it might be these leaders and nobody else that is in attendance? I am not familiar with most of these people.
Well, the leaders also brought guards, and the guards could be hard to do the dirty business, and they could just be out there having drinks in the ball.
I don't know. This seems rather simple to me. There's 4 of us. There's 4 provinces. Pick one.
We can't just kill them all, Sinia.
I'm not saying kill them. I'm saying pick one and watch.
Again, I would like
sorry.
to say I know next to nothing. I'm not from above here. I'm from the Labyrinth, so I know next to nothing about these provinces. So
Well, then we'll have one left over.
Well,
or you could.
And you're a
tell
very
me.
charming individual. You can find your way in.
Thank you.
Corgi could watch. Corgi's quite perceptive.
Well, I also can. I do read lips pretty well
See?
and can disguise myself.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, that was what I was hoping to have the group of you do was attend the ceremony and keep an eye on these leaders and mingle. Truly, this is a party after all, and well, I would. I'm sure that nothing will happen and everything will be fine, but I wanted to invite you not only to have you here for this celebration, but also because I trust you all to keep an eye and learn any information you can about perhaps one or perhaps multiple of them that might have ill intention.
I'll take Silver Peak. I'll watch them.
Right.
Then trust it'll be done.
Wonderful. I trust you
It'll
all
be
implicitly. And thank you for doing this for me. You are doing not just the kingdom, but me personally as your friend a great favor. So I greatly
I'm not
appreciate
serving
it.
the kingdom. I'm serving you. I'm not doing anything for the kingdom. I do not serve kingdoms. I'm
You should
helping
be
you
eager to own.
personally.
She kind of smiles and nods. I greatly appreciate that, Ilda. And to all of you, if you see anything suspicious or have any belief, or unfortunately we will need, if we are going to do something about it, I will need some form of evidence, and if you can collect that, that would be great. Making such an accusation against a leader of a province would be difficult without evidence and could cause an incident. So we must move carefully but decisively. If you have any belief or issue, Orion should be available to speak to at all times. You can find him, or if you can't find me, if I'm engaged with someone, if you do not want to raise alarm on such, Orion will be available.
He's available? Sorry.
Yeah?
Jail.
Yeah?
Jail.
I mean, yeah,
Oh, it's under that gold cloak. Jail.
you could find out.
Hey, yo!
No,
Hey,
I
quick
can't.
question. Who's Orion again?
Orion's head of security.
All right. I had caught
He's got
wind
the
of
emo
one
hair.
NPC. That was Griffin.
He's got foggy hair, and he's a sad,
blue
sad
eyes.
demeanor.
Oh. Oh, Frank Langdon, I love you in every universe.
Frank Langdon, who's this? 1 second.
The pit.
Once again,
The
Dakota
one
bringing
who
up the
stole
pit.
drugs.
Never.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean.
Days since Dakota has brought up the pit,
The
0.
pit.
So,
Set that back to 0.
the coronation. Sorry, is
It's
that
always
tomorrow
so
or
good.
today?
Today.
Cool.
The leaders will be, when you arrived, the leaders were expected to start arriving in an hour's time.
Okay, so they're coming in 30 minutes.
Pretty
How
much,
much
yeah.
time? Okay, awesome.
I do hate to be the person that asks this, and please know that it is not because I am ungrateful for the things that you have bestowed upon me. We do this for you, and
Then I will truly be in your debt. And if there is anything I can do for
shoot.
you, then of course.
And how do you repay that debt is what she's asking. No,
I shoot
don't say
Taldra
that. I don't
and-
say that.
Okay, then just Taldra. I shoot Taldra the dirtiest look.
Well,
listen, I do not mean offense by that. I ask simply because you have already done what I would ask for you to do.
Mhm.
I do not need anything.
And when you say do not need anything, I just nod and I just go back to.
What are
Oh,
you? What are
bestie. If only you knew.
That was a little. There's a roller coaster there.
So I was going to say if it is monetary, I do not need it.
Of course. No, truly, if there is anything I can do, all you must do is ask. I know I am asking a lot of you here, so I will owe you greatly.
oh, Bish, it's. I think we'd all
Good.
do it anyway.
I was
Right.
literally thinking the same thing. Like, if I was invited without all this tacked on, I would literally already be on the lookout just because.
What's everyone's
you'd just be here looking
it?
out.
what's everyone's passive perceptions, by the way?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I
Ooh,
was
21?
here invited as a
21?
guest normally.
15.
15?
16.
16?
Okay, so my passive perception is 10.
Okay.
But Corgi's passive
Brother.
perception.
brother.
I
uh,
just needed to.
But Corgi's
That is
passive
nothing, shit.
perception is 18.
Okay.
I just need everybody to know that even though, yes, I am playing a charisma spellcaster, I did still absolutely boost my wisdom. I am
Heck
simply
yeah,
a man.
of course. Well,
Rangers in your heart.
everyone except Ilda, including Corgi, then, would
Damn.
pick
Right.
up.
That means me.
Yeah? Wait, they'd have
Hold
to pass on
you,
the message to
you
you.
say your
Um,
thing, and I'm gonna
you
check if
Get
I'm telepathic
the
or
impression
what's up.
that when she when the princess kind of speaks and says that she will owe you, you feel almost like a magical weight to that in the air. When you have when
She's
someone has
fey.
said to
She's
you,
fey.
yeah,
She's
when
literally
someone,
fey.
yeah,
Everybody leave. Everybody leave.
Uh,
Does she know our names?
Sinia, you you've spent a serious amount of time with her, kind of learning about her magic and stuff like that. You know about this, and you know that these sorts of things, and owing and stuff like that, does have a magical weight to it. You've had to deal with that and undoing that before. That is something that she has had to unlearn. Is saying things like that. You know that she's saying it with like full intention right now. She is saying fully intentionally that she will owe you, and you know that she is magically bound to that.
Is this a feeling that one of us, I'm not gonna name who, is really familiar with?
Maybe if you had an archfey patron.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, is this a familiar feeling for anybody here at this table?
Maybe.
I don't know how much oaths do to you. I think oaths are more in your heart.
But yes.
Are we? Is this at this point in the conversation? Does it look like we're about to, start leaving the room?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, very pointedly, I wouldn't have been making eye contact with the princess this entire time. Even when she made eye contact with every one of us, I would have averted my gaze.
Bottom. Sorry.
Soft top? You don't know. Don't assume.
Jail.
You didn't say I was wrong.
Straight to jail. You're in her soft top. Straight to jail.
I knew it.
We love a pathetic man service top. Shut the fuck up. Don't bring beef from other streams into this one.
Don't cross the stream.
Other APs.
Don't cross the timeline.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, it's your beta.
On the way out, I'll just make a... On the way out, I will make eye contact on the way out. Almost already past the threshold. You will not fall. Not on my watch.
And
just
you
as softly as I possibly can, without hopefully anybody hearing me say this, because it is, breaking decorum. In the end of that sentence, I will whisper her name to myself, breaking protocol, not giving her the not giving her the title, not out of a fault of respect, but out of reaching for something. And I'll just
as you go to kind of leave the room, kind of being the last one out, you hear her kind of call out, Alaric, would you mind waiting for a moment, please?
Shitting myself. I'll just stop dead in my tracks. Do you want me in the room?
Please.
Step in, close the door, hands behind my back. I'm just going straight into like protocol.
Yeah, you do that. Orion looks a little confused, just like, Orion, leave us.
Bum bum ba-da. Bum bum ba-da. Someone's gonna. Oh my god!
I'm sweating.
Orion kind of like looks
sweating.
A little like kind of like frowns, kind of looks between the two of you. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yes.
Alex about to be the king.
Orion, come to me, baby.
Orion will kind of like look to you, Alaric, and will kind of just step out the room and close the door. She did kind of like drop the persona a little bit with the rest of you. When it's just the two of you in the room, she like almost collapses into her seat, kind of just like hand kind of on forehead, just like, I am worried about this event.
Beyond protection, is there anything you require of us as a group, or from me specifically? Is there anybody in your close circle that you don't trust?
I don't know if I can trust anyone right now, but I know that I can trust you, and that I can trust the group that I have gathered here today.
Okay.
I know
If you
that...
trust them, I trust them.
Yes, I know that things are complicated in not just Highguard, but all of Sigil right now. People have complicated feelings about everything, not excluding the influence of the labyrinth and their appearances. I know that certain entranceways have been popping up more often all over Sigil.
I've run into them.
I know.
Some in the forests.
There could be influence from them as well. But that is simply speculation and not something that I can bring publicly, as not to cause an international incident. But should something happen, should I...
No. That won't happen. May I approach?
Of course.
I'm going to take a couple steps forward, and I'll hold out my hand to offer her my hand.
Mm-hmm. She kind of places hers on top of yours.
I will clasp it. You are a just queen. You are a fair queen. It doesn't matter if you have a crown on your head or not, because you already are. If the people don't love you yet, they will. This land will remember. This nation will remember. You are safe. And I will cast heroism on her.
Ooh, okay. What does that do? Remind me.
Fuck. Hello, 2024.
She blows up.
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell ends, which, it's only up to like a minute, but it's the thought that counts.
She appreciates
The
it.
creature is immune to the frightened condition and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier, so she gains 5 temp HP at the start of each of her turns. Yeah, so I just want to give her that
Incredible.
reassuring presence, and I think that she just gets that the smell of the pollen on the flower on my lapel.
Mm-hmm.
That just kind of fills the room for the second, and then very awkwardly I will just remove my hand and take a step back and put them back behind my back.
She kind of just inhales deeply, just... Thank you.
Of course.
I don't plan on going anywhere, but if something does happen, I trust in you to find a successor. Should it come to that. Hopefully today will pass just like any other, but we must be prepared for the worst. And I only trust you to find that successor.
I can't make eye contact with her
Mm-hmm.
because the whole premise upon which I have built my mentality
Mm-hmm.
is that she is going to outlive me.
Mm.
So I even allow the consideration that I will outlive her.
Mm-hmm.
So looking down, I will just give a nod.
Mm-hmm.
And then looking at my boots. Is there anything else you need, Your Highness?
She kind of straightens up a little. That will be all, Sir Alaric. Thank you.
I'll bow, turn, and under my breath, Not on my watch. And I'll just go find the rest of the group.
Yeah.
So ready.
You make your way out of the room. Orion is kind of lingering, not near the door like he's eavesdropping, but kind of like down the hall, and kind of as you go to kind of make your way past to join the rest, kind of like, we'll just watch you as you go, just kind of almost like raising an eyebrow, almost like questioningly.
Oh my god.
But I'm assuming you don't say anything.
Bro,
I'll
question
just-
do you want? Fuck you.
I'll just look at him. I'll just say, I don't think I met you while I was squiring here. My name is Sir Alaric.
Yes,
I
Orion.
was too busy.
I am the head of security here. I'm glad the princess seems to have such dedicated faith in you. I was not aware of
What's
how
that
deep
tone?
that connection goes.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we have to kill him.
No, he's so pretty.
He's so pretty.
He's so pretty. I bet
he's
the
not,
pretty ones.
He's
all
not saying,
pretty.
and I will say, he's not saying it in like a menacing
Yeah.
tone or anything like that. He's just genuinely like.
Oh,
curious.
Yeah, it's in that
Like,
way of like,
it's
I've
like
never
a-
met you
Okay.
before, and
Yeah,
why does
he's
my
like-
boss treat you
Okay.
with
Yeah,
respect?
it's like
Like,
a.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
her.
okay.
I'm
You
always
fucking
in the
my boss?
room.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
know
I
you
don't
guys.
really know
What,
you,
Apollo?
but
What?
like,
You fucking my boss?
I was just asked to leave the room to leave the two of you alone. That goes against every protocol I know.
On
But it comes from her, so
yeah.
You're
he's just
you're
like
unmarried.
he's just genuinely like
Door
curious right
closed?
now.
My mom would never let me do that with the door closed.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
her
I
mom is
turned to
dead,
look at the
so-
door.
Okay, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
What is true?
So when Apollo was alone with Princess Aerie, I had to open up the Lines and Veils document because I was like,
Oh, no.
there's a chance that Apollo is not intending a romance and I'm reading into it, but I want to ship them anyway, so let me double check what Apollo has said about romance with NPCs.
We all said it's cool.
We all said it's cool. I think.
We all said
Yes.
it's cool.
Yeah.
And yet only you got it? I would have
Listen.
fallen
I
in
put a
love.
backstory.
We don't know
Listen,
I wasn't
everything yet.
listening.
I have
I
in my
listening.
heart to give.
just
Give me
hey,
5
listen,
minutes.
little.
I'm working on it.
All right, little bit of backstory for the chat here. I asked everyone at this table, what is your connection to this princess, and they gave me answers.
Yeah.
So I'll say.
Princess.
Don't assume
fall in love with a
Only one that has
princess.
an NPC romance. You don't know my backstory.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Granted,
Anyway.
I don't know my backstory either, but like, listen, we're all here
It's
together.
my job to peg a man in every live show I do.
Hey,
You did get
This is
Carsus,
true.
that is true.
I did
Yeah.
get Carson.
Uh,
I am-
anyway,
I am just kidding. Ilda has to get Ilda to be in a romance. You would have to have a whole spin-off first.
Brill.
promise?
Anyway, I think
Alaric
as
just looks
the
at
group
door,
of you,
hides a bit of a
uh,
blush, and then just
Get someone
gives me a
else to
nod.
promise that.
I'm just gonna
and
put
then
it
I'll
out
go
there
on
that my
theirs.
passive insight is a 20.
anyway,
Mine's a 21.
listen,
Yeah.
hey,
So
ADHD cats.
Mine's 10.
All right,
Sorry.
Mine's 10.
so
Thumbs up if we're locked in.
as the group of you are come back together and kind of make your way downstairs towards this ballroom, you do notice, kind of looking out across like the windows before you head downstairs, you see carriages starting to approach as some of these leaders start to arrive. As the group of you make your way down the stairs, kind of heading towards the kind of large ballroom, you kind of step inside. Is this large vaulted ceiling, beautiful kind of windows, large echoing room. There is a kind of pedestal kind of area at the far end. The windows have these kind of like beautiful kind of like purple curtains kind of hanging alongside them. There are a few kind of tables around with like seating and everything like that. It looks like there was a pattern and then it got changed very recently for reasons, because maybe there were more guests than they were expecting. You
my
do
God,
see
it's 4 new people.
you see as you step in. There are several kind of attendees kind of moving things around and kind of setting things up kind of last minute as you see the gnome Griffin kind of just like running around kind of like overseeing things and kind of making sure everything is perfect. And he kind of turns, kind of sees the group of you, and it's like, "Oh, it's not ready yet." Oh, it's you. Things should be ready in a few moments. They haven't arrived yet, have they?
Do you want
Okay.
me to
We
lie
still
to
have
you
time.
or tell you the truth?
Please don't lie to me. Never lie to me.
Do you enjoy tormenting people like a little bit?
No, I was asking, like, genuinely if you wanted me to tell the truth or lie.
Yeah.
Well, you should always tell the
Do
truth.
people often lie?
What? Well,
And
sometimes.
also, wouldn't that statement just kind of make it clear that you're like the answer is the thing they don't want to hear? I feel like it's kind of
No one else is here.
Good. Yes, wonderful,
Hmm.
amazing. Yeah. You kind of step into the room, and kind of a few moments go by. And then you do see you kind of hear the sound of kind of carts arriving and people kind of arriving at the castle itself. Yes, Apollo, see a hand.
I'm gonna look to the group. I'm going to step outside for a bit. Just in case. Look, the princess trusts you, so I trust you. I have a steed that I'm going to call upon and just leave around the back so that in the event that anything happens, getaway steed.
Getaway.
That sounds
Cool?
like perfect.
Cool?
I'm okay
Awesome.
with
Is there any
How
like
big is
back
this
door
horse?
to this area, preferably? What?
How big is this horse?
Well, not horse, elk.
Oh,
Naturally.
well, elk.
Pretty big.
pretty big.
An
They're
So
elk,
could
but like the
hold-
size of a moose, kind of.
So could hold
that's
hypothetically
large.
you and the princess and nobody else?
Oh no,
Look.
more than 2 people for sure.
Could definitely hold more than 2 people. I would only ask it to get. Oh, 1 second, Jesus. Hello, thank you, love you.
Pizza delivery. Hey.
Whoa!
And garlic
Ooh, wow.
bread.
Oh man.
And garlic bread. Oh,
And
what
Anyway.
the fuck?
Me-
Heck yeah.
Me with
Yeah.
a door of fresh pizza and garlic bread.
No wonder the princess is enthralled by you. You got pizza
You got
and
garlic bread?
Right.
Wrong. I can't compete with that.
I just
And it's
love,
got opera and Diet Coke.
I just love that we just saw an
Oh.
arm. We just saw an arm.
You guys
reach
want to
out
see
and there
Heroes
was a
Feast
pizza.
happen in real life? Boom.
Exactly.
Shout out my
The
mom.
arm of
Thank you.
pizza.
The arm
And
of
bread.
pizza.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, shout out
Iconic.
Mom Paulo.
Um,
Anyway,
Follow.
So you're heading out around
yeah.
back.
Is there a back entrance to this hall, and is there any like side entrance, anything like that leads directly outside? I'm also down to break windows if it comes to it.
Oh.
Well,
For an elk.
The stained glass.
there is a side door kind of out into like the courtyard. It's not out because you guys are inside a wall, obviously, but like there's a side door that kind of goes out to the courtyard. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go out there.
Mhm.
How conspicuous is it to summon to bring forth a summon in this space? I'm gonna let Orion know. I'm gonna let Orion know that I'm doing well. I'm gonna let Orion know. I'm gonna ask if I can park my steed out here and not elaborate on
Can I park
why.
my car without getting towed?
Yeah, can I valet? Can I do valet? Do you guys have valet?
So you're gonna go find Orion first?
No,
Oh.
No.
no,
All right.
not here. No.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to the back. I'm just gonna find
Dang.
like a place with a bit of shade or something,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna summon what the fuck is my seed's name? Did I name him?
Did you?
Elior. I'm
Elior.
gonna summon Elior the
Ooh.
elk.
Elior.
Elior.
Elior. And it's this massive elk comes forward with emerald eyes, and the horns of the elk are just pure emerald.
Yeah.
That's sick.
The casting time for Find Steed is 10 minutes, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna
Alright.
let them scope out the inside while I'm doing this,
Okay, cool. So,
and I'll pop back when it's time.
yeah, you head back in. You head out there, kind of as you hear kind of people start to arrive. You're like, I'll step out here. So Alaric disappears out this side door and spends the next 10 minutes outside. So as Alaric is doing that, the doors open wide, and several figures start to kind of step in. You see a young kind of like human man kind of like steps into the room. He's kind of like got like a little like a little kind of like I forgot what they're called. Those like old style like what's it called?
Alcott.
Alcott, that's the one. Yeah, he's got like one of those on. He's got like a very very nice, very well dressed hair kind of combed back, and he kind of steps into the room, and starts kind of announcing people as they arrive, and he kind of steps into the room. It's like, may I present the head druid of Springvale, Wren Bramblewood. As a figure kind of steps into the room.
Taldra is gonna lean over towards Sinia and go, do we clap when everybody comes in, or is it just like for people we like?
I'm not clapping.
A personal preference? I don't make the rules.
I don't know any of these people, so I do not know if they're clap worthy, and I don't want to clap for someone who sucks.
Well, then, hope no one is watching you.
Oh, well,
Most of them suck.
I would like to say that they are not going to watch me, but unfortunately, and she just gestures to herself and the fact that she has the feet where people look at her.
Well, yes, if you were hoping to be inconspicuous, I don't think that's going to be the route for you personally.
Do you want to be invisible?
I don't
Not
know if that would
particularly,
work.
no.
Everyone in this room is a certain high-powered individual. I'm sure they can all see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that much is
Yeah.
pretty clear, but they all suck anyway. Most of them do.
You
I do not
see.
speak-
Okay, you have a very specific beef that should I know about this before we're going to do this?
I'm just not prone. I don't like leaders of kingdoms, and I'm just not like automatically trust on the sort of liking side of the
Sure,
relationship
sure.
spectrum and the trusting side of the relationship spectrum.
As you're
But the
having
princess
this,
is fine.
as you're having this conversation, you see kind of stepping into this room, a very tall, broad man. Wearing a kind of green robe. He's wearing kind of almost like bark-like shoulder pauldrons. Long kind of flowing beard with partially kind of braided down the sides. Long kind of pointed elven ears. Large elk horns that stretch up almost as tall as the doorway as he steps in into the room. Kind of standing kind of very tall, kind of chin up, kind of looks around the room. Bit of a smile on his face, kind of just happy to be here. He would step in as the first individual steps into the room, as you see Wren Bramblewood. The announcer kind of speaks up again. He's like, and now entering Lady Griselda. You see a very a shorter woman kind of steps into the room. Kind of very kind of pointed, like almost like witch hat. she has almost like graying sort of purple skin, a little bit of a kind of mischievous smirk on her face as she kind of steps in, wearing very kind of like black and purple robes, wearing a kind of mixture of trinkets and such, just stepping into the room. Next up, two more individuals step into the room. It's like, and now entering from Frostholt, a Lord Vulcan, and a Lady Marin. You see two very large individuals enter the room, but very different. You see a very tall, white-furred bugbear man, almost like he's built almost like a polar bear on two legs. Dude is big. You see this man kind of steps into the room. This kind of like white fur, kind of stern look on his face. Around his shoulders, he wears what looks like some sort of like wolf pelt cloak. Kind of like down his back, kind of like flows the kind of head on one shoulder of this kind of wolf-like being, and then standing next to him, pretty much as tall, you see a large Goliath woman. She wears a mixture of purple and gold robes, she stands very tall, kind of again a kind of a very regal smile on her face. She has kind of encrusted jewelry across her belt that she wears, and her hands, kind of around her wrist, she has these almost like these bangles. But as you kind of look at her hands, they almost end in these kind of blackened, almost like claws almost, which stand out a little bit as the two of them enter. And now entering Counselor Azure and Counselor Opal of Silver Peak. As you see two dwarfs step into the room, very well dressed. You see a man with kind of red hair and a red beard, kind of again, kind of flowing down his chest. He wears a very well-tailored robe of kind of like an ivory color. He has these kind of very well-decorated pauldrons on his shoulders. Like I said, kind of like red hair, a beard that kind of flows down, which is like braided, with a kind of circlet of kind of like a kind of a circlet of status kind of around his head, as he kind of steps into the room. And then beside him, a dwarven woman with kind of black hair pulled to one side, or sorry, brown hair, sorry, kind of pulled to one side. Slightly darker skin. She wears a very beautiful blue and cyan dress, kind of like off the shoulder dress with long kind of flowing arms. Very kind of regal, kind of steps into the room, the two of them together. Kind of separate from the other two. When sorry, I forgot to mention this. When the two from Frostholt kind of step in, they are introduced together, but they stand as far apart as humanly possible as they kind of enter. They are not arriving together. They are just being introduced together. And
It's drama.
Oh yeah, maybe there is. Who knows?
It is.
And then and it's like entering last, we have ambassador from the Ocean Kingdom, a representative of King Caspian, Ambassador Nerissa. as this beautiful kind of a sea elf kind of steps into the room. Beautiful kind of blue hair down one shoulder. Kind of a almost like prismatic, like colored dress that kind of hangs off her very daintily. A very kind of almost like a coral belt around her waist, made of kind of like seashells. Very beautiful. And then the other representative of the Oceanic region, Lord Sid Wavewalker. You see a very tall Triton man kind of steps into the room. Kind of blue, like striped skin, very muscular, very kind of well built, belt around his waist.
We're
Very
all
decorative
sluts and whores.
Okay, a very decorative spear across his back. He's built like what's that guy? What's the guy's name?
Decorative is crazy. He's not even using it. He just wants it to aura farm.
This guy is absolutely aura forming. This man has got like a rippling six pack. He is
Just out?
built. Oh yeah. 100%.
Tits out?
Absolutely.
How much of a
Honestly,
tits
nice
out?
coat.
I love a
Oh,
man's wrongs.
He-
How many
and
handfuls? How many handfuls?
Bigger than yours.
Bigger than mine?
Bigger than your hands. Yeah. He is
I have
he is
one hand
a
bigger than
tall boy.
mine.
He's built like I forget his name, but he's built like the guy from the Ocean Kingdom in Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I forget his
Say
name.
that.
It's escaping me
can't
right now,
just
but that's
say
what
that.
yeah. He's
Sorry, that reaction
built
was
like
a little
that.
bit too real.
Everyone went.
Tall shark man.
I've never even
you
played
know?
the games. I've just seen the art.
But yeah, he has like a beautiful. He's got like very like he like smiles, kind of like looking around the room. Kind of like as he smiles, very like pointed, like shark's teeth. But it's been a very charismatic smile as he kind of swaggers into the room. And the man kind of like goes to kind of step away. And then he's kind of just like, yes, as the last few people kind of enter the room. And then he kind of has a moment where he's like, oh, sorry, what? Oh, there's, and as someone kind of comes over and kind of whispers, oh, one more? I thought we weren't expecting. Okay. Apologies. We have one more in attendance. He kind of like puffs up his chest. Presenting now, Lady Zariel, as a beautiful woman with a kind of white dress, blue, almost like blue cyan hair down her shoulder, beautiful, almost like angelic look to her as this absolutely stunning woman steps into the room, standing probably at about 5'10". She's pretty tall. Steps into the room. Hello. Sorry,
Step into
my
my
bad.
womb. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Kind
Not
of,
joining you this time, sorry.
Feel free to mute me
these,
whenever.
beautiful, almost again, kind of matching her. These kind of like cyan, like eyes. Kind of steps into the room. Kind of very, very regal. Steps in and just looks around. Yeah. Everyone kind of like turns like the other leaders kind of like turn and look like they weren't expecting this. As this woman kind of steps into the room.
No one
Where's she from?
looks more like they are not expecting this
Mhm.
than Taldra,
Mhm.
who the two people that she is standing next to can feel suddenly get very tense.
Sinia like leans over and goes, "So you do know somebody?"
Unfortunately, yes.
Uh-oh. Something I should worry about?
I am really hoping not.
Well, unfortunately, it is our job to worry about it. So,
I I do not think she is somebody that we need to concern ourselves with why we are here, but I know her pretty well, so I will speak with her and I will let you know.
Great. All right. You will let me know if I am to be more concerned.
It depends on what we need to be concerned about with her being here.
Oh. All right. I'm not going to poke into that.
I am. What's the fucking deal?
All right.
Hey, what's your deal?
I really
Who is
Do
that?
you
not
think she's gonna? Okay, let's walk over to a corner. Do you think she's gonna fucking kill the princess or not?
I don't believe so, but her being
Alright.
here is quite suspicious. B,
yes.
am I allowed to talk about my pact?
Yeah.
Ooh. Just at the function?
Wait, is this the Zariel before?
Yeah.
I'm out. Night, y'all.
Before she's bald?
Yeah.
Before
to,
she's
to confirm,
bald?
to confirm, this is. I will say this. This is to confirm several things. This is just a lore thing, for the world. This is celestial, Zariel. So well before anything that could possibly go wrong happens. You know.
Before bald
I
Zariel.
will also
Yeah.
say
So
this is so early on. There is no blindfold either. Eyes are like
Oh.
fully out.
Hmm?
Damn, she'd be looking.
She'd be looking.
Does she like what she sees?
How do you guys move me to the corner? I am curious.
I'm
as
not
to
moving you
why.
to the corner.
Right.
How
are you
standing there?
How am I being moved to the corner?
hey, come over here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come over
Vibes
here.
are- I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
you
know.
wanna
the
buy a
kind of-
watch?
So,
You want to buy a sundial?
how familiar are the two of you with the labyrinth?
Oh,
Enough.
It
too
is
much.
not easy escaping the labyrinth. It is
So I've
something
heard.
that I would not have done so if it weren't for the ladies at Zariel and
You were
for
in the labyrinth?
princess.
Are you
Yes.
from the labyrinth?
Yes, I am Drow. That is where we are from.
Right. Sorry. Yes.
I
Sorry. Yes.
I made a pact with her, and it was one of two people, the other being the princess, who helped me get out.
And now she's here.
And now she is here.
And she didn't
And-
let you know that in advance.
I don't believe so, no, though I am unsure if she knows that I am here.
Trust that she
and your
does.
family, your family's from the labyrinth, and they also made it out. They're fine. They're okay.
You're very focused on the labyrinth.
So everything's you left with them is yeah, right.
My family did not know that I left the labyrinth, no.
All right.
Ouch.
It's hard to escape a family that is so indoctrinated in a cult.
Oh.
Right. So your patron is now here. You don't know why. You're going to speak to her and we'll figure it out.
I should probably speak to her now, yes?
You should speak to her immediately, yes.
Right. And Taldra will awkwardly start walking over to
Yeah.
her patron.
As you do,
Go.
Salric, your casting finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
I get
boy.
my giant horse.
Oh!
Forehead to forehead,
I'm an elk.
telepathically.
Rah.
I can speak telepathically with him so long as we are within a mile of each other.
That's sick as hell.
And
How much speed
just
is
in
it?
case you want to kill me,
Right.
just in case you plan on killing me,
Right.
just so that we know the rules for disappearing
Mhm.
for the steed.
Mhm.
The steed disappears if it drops to 0 hit points, or if I die.
Okay.
So no getaway car
You
if you
can
die.
resummon it.
I'm in a getaway
Also,
car.
another,
With-
just in
with
case
the
if you kill
motor
me,
car.
the pendant, the necklace I gave the princess does not lose its effect until several days after I die.
Okay.
And if you
Good to know.
kill me, I'll be really sad.
You can't kill me.
I knew that was gonna be your response. I knew that's what you were gonna say. I literally almost said, and Anne doesn't care because I can't kill them.
You can't kill me.
Right.
Good luck, motherfucker.
Good thing.
Bart.
Its creature type is also Fey, and
Okay.
I'll speak to him. Stay here. Don't cause any sort of ruckus. You just need to stay put. If I call for you, don't come to me. Go directly to the princess. I will break a window if needed. Just get her out of here.
The fact that this has come
Okay.
up twice.
Kind of just like nods. You just kind of like nods. You just like go to princess break window.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if you want to break stuff, we don't get chances to break windows often. So if you want to break stuff more, do.
You have food?
Just a little bit. I'll
Here
give you all
go.
the food you want. And I just
Hungry.
pull out like, it's probably like a semi-fey orchard. So I just pull out like a semi-fey apple that I just have for him. Just,
Am I
Just
fair?
Just whole thing, just
down the gullet.
I go, okay, don't do that to anybody else.
delicious.
Okay. And I'm going to come back in and I'm going to see Zara and I'm just go, new person. Oh, we lost one of ours. What's going on? And I'm talking to the other two now.
Oh, her patron
Okay.
showed up. She didn't realize that was happening. She's going to check it out.
Okay. Extra play. Fuck.
Mhm.
DM,
Yes.
do we have the like terminology to recognize people or beings as extra planar and whatnot? I know that we have Fae, but like would
Yeah. So
fiends, celestials, undead, that
make
sort of thing
me-
would be common.
for in terms of like, because you would not have encountered her before, make me a religion check so you can kind of determine
this now?
this being.
Actually, while we're standing here, can I get an Eyes of the Grave check, please?
Eyes of
That's
the
only a
Grave
6
check?
religion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Six religion?
love.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Truly, you're like, this is someone's patron.
Can I
That
roll
name
two?
vaguely rings a bell. They seem.
I say patron, I'm
powerful.
like, yes, I know warlocks exist, but I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
they're like doing
What
a
are
job
they
or
doing
something.
here?
Mhm.
Sinia, you're making a check of some kind. Yes.
Well, you just have to tell me if there's any undead people within 60 feet of me.
Undead within 60 feet of you.
Love
Don't
grave dumbing.
Specify.
Specifically undead. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have to determine something real quick. Hang on.
Oh, you're checking something. Interesting. No, I'm.
You would get a very interesting kind of ping. It's not like you get like a full like this is an undead thing
Mhm.
from someone. You do get something very similar though that would still get picked up. They're not classified as a full undead, but you do get a ping of some kind from Lady Marin, the Goliath woman.
Interesting.
She is not undead, but based on what your class ability is, it is undead adjacent enough that it picks up.
Right.
I see you looking at Lady Mary and I say, I grew up in Frosthold. Do you want me to go talk, see if there's anything? What's going on? You're giving a look.
To your best knowledge, is she alive?
I mean, yeah. Oh, magically. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but there's things I can check. When you're out in the forest, you never know what you're going to encounter, and I've learned to pick up, almost like a hunter, pick up scents of different creatures.
She's
I can do
not.
that if that would help.
Yeah, she's not undead, but on the precipice, I would say, adjacent, near to.
In a philosophical way, or
No,
in a way of like we're all
in a
gonna die,
physical.
or
No, just her.
okay, I'm on it, and I'll start doing the rounds of like I come from a Sir Alaric is devoted to a order of paladins that just sort of go from natural place to natural place, safeguarding the natural spaces of the nation. So even if he doesn't know these people directly, he almost certainly will have been in their neck of the woods. So he's just gonna go and be like, "Hi, my name is Sir Alaric. I'm here."
Okay.
And I'm
Who
just
are
gonna
you
make up
going
that I'm
to
here on behalf of
specifically
the order.
first?
Lady Marin first, and I'm activating my divine sense while I'm doing this.
Okay.
Ooh.
So before we get to that, we will go to Taldra, who is going to speak to
Hey,
Lady
girly
Zariel.
pop.
Hey, Pookie.
You approach her. She kind of is kind of stepped into the room and isn't really engaging with anyone yet. Just looking around idly as several eyes have like turned to look at her. But as you approach, she turns and kind of looks to you. Just there's a smile of recognition. It's like, Taldra, good to see you again. How are you?
I am confused. I did not expect you to be here.
Of course, why wouldn't I be? This is an event of great importance. Same reason you are here. And I'm always here when I'm with you, obviously.
So you knew I was here, then?
I always know where you are.
Okay, that is fair. That's very fair. Um, can I? I'm sorry. This is a very weird day for me. You're just here to celebrate the princess, nothing else? No jobs or chores or anything like that?
Not for you, no, not this time. Seems you're
Not-
already on someone else's employ.
Not for. Do you have other people here who are?
No. No, I'm simply here myself, making my presence known at this grand event.
Can you hear when I have conversations with people? I'm still getting used to how this works, as you know.
If you speak my name, I become aware of it, yes. How
Okay,
else would you call upon me? Should you need my assistance?
That's fair.
So yes, I'm aware of your little conversation. She kind of looks past you towards the other three who are kind of like...
Well, then I guess there are no secrets that can be had here. We were asked to keep special eye on the princess because of a potential threat on the people here.
I see.
And
Have you made some sort of deal with her? She kind of looks you up and down, almost like looking through you.
today? No.
At all? I sense some fey magic on you.
It was a while ago, but I don't think that should be a concern for you or anyone.
No?
Well, it hasn't come up since it happened, and everyone got what they wanted in the end, so it should be fine.
I see. Well, curious. Not willing to share the nature of this deal?
I asked her to help me forget something. And she did.
You wanted to forget something? Well, I would ask you what you asked to forget, but I'm sure you don't remember. As is the point.
Right, I know the conversation we had, but when it comes to the details, it gets fuzzy. But that is not why we are here having this conversation.
Was it to do with your escape?
I guess.
Taldra, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Why? Why? Oh God. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Shit yourself.
Ooh, wait. Can I?
Command
word
shit yourself.
Can I hear any of this?
Command word goon.
Wait.
Oh.
I would say not. You cannot hear this conversation. This is happening privately. Sorry.
I got a 9.
With a 9, Taldra, the mention of is this to do with your escape? You kind of have this moment. You haven't really thought about it since it happened. You remember the escape. You remember it gets fuzzy, but then she was there to help you. Dariel helped you, but there was something else that you can't quite remember. And as you're trying to remember, you as you cough, and as you do, you kind of hold out your hand, kind of covering your mouth. As you move your hand away, there is a flower in your hand. Well, that's curious.
Can we return back to her hands are like visibly shaking.
Mm-hmm.
She's not making eye contact. She is looking kind of at nothing. Like not even at the flower, not at her hand. Like her hands are shaking. Her eyes are wide. She's not looking at anything. Can we continue this conversation later?
All right. We can do so. I'm sure we have a lot of catching up to do.
Yes, I need to breathe. And Taldra will completely leave the ballroom.
Okay. Yeah. You head on out. Before we go to Alaric going to Lady Marin, Sinia and Brain, Ilda, where have either of you picked up on a particular individual you would like to approach first?
Yeah, I just got an insane message.
Oh?
Yeah.
What did Apollo do? The one making faces.
I've done nothing.
I'm going up to Ren because I presumably know them a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'd say you guys have definitely crossed paths at least a little bit.
Sure. I will go up to them. Before I do, I look to Ilda and I go, "Are you planning on talking to Opal or Azure, or avoiding them if all physically possible?"
I'd actually just rather avoid them and then sort of stalk them afterwards.
Sure. I am going to go talk to someone from Springvale if you want to just stand in the corner and watch.
No, I'll come with, I think I'd like to, be moral support for you. Because if I stand alone, they might approach me and I kind of don't want it.
Right, and Taldra did just flee the room.
You want me to go after her? Is that what you were insinuating?
I would say that's probably more helpful. We do need her in here if we're going to do stuff.
Okay. All right. I'll go. I'm
I'd
gonna
go.
go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Be
I'll go
be
look for
calming
Taldra.
and
I can do that. Yeah,
supportive.
I
She
can do
needs.
that.
I think she needs some support right now. I don't know what
I mean,
happened, but she had a conversation with a patron and then fled the room. So that's not usually good.
it feels like a really natural response. I'm sure whatever was conversed between them would have resulted in having to flee the room, to be quite honest, when it comes to patrons.
You a warlock?
No, but I've existed in this world for couple decades.
Sinia just like, you a cup.
You a fucking Strahd just poked me in the mouth.
I
Right,
got cultural osmosis.
You said I'm an empath, actually.
Well, my wisdom is 10, but my intelligence is fairly high.
There you go. Well, all right. Well, you go get her, and then we can.
Go get her.
I'm going to go rule them out. Hopefully.
You go, girl.
Thank you,
Go.
Queen.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over there.
All right. All right.
Love it here.
So Ilda's heading out to try and find Taldra. Sir Alaric.
I need people to look at my stats, by the way. I need people to check out. Not you guys. You guys don't have to keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Alaric. You.
Hello.
You good?
I'm eating garlic bread.
Do you need us to come back to you?
No, it's okay.
No, I'm locked in.
no,
Alright, I'm locked in.
Cool.
Oh
You
my God.
approach
Right.
Lady Marin. She is a very, very tall woman.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of
Oh, yeah.
sees you approaching and like turns and kind of regards you. Her eyes almost have this kind of like purple red glow to them as she turns to you with a smile and it's like, I feel like I recognize your face. We met.
Yes, my lady. We very well probably have. She is a noble. Would she have control over city, town,
Yes.
area?
Yes, she has a control over a fortress in the mountains of Frosthold, which is
Awesome.
where a lot of Goliaths come from.
Yeah. So I believe before I was sent to the castle to be a squire, I believe I grew up in the shadow of your fortress. It is an honor to finally meet you in person.
The honor is truly mine. What did you say your name was?
Sir Alaric Finnian.
Alaric Finnian. Now,
Yes.
that is a name that rings a bell. Well, I'm Lady Marin, and it is an honor to meet you. What can I do for you? Are you here to celebrate this wonderful occasion?
Yes, it is momentous and historic, but I wanted to ask you if there was anything I could do for you. I am here to provide my services. I'm here representing...
I do love a man that takes initiative.
Oh, I'm here... I do a little polite chuckle and nod. I'm here representing one of the various paladin orders that travel the nation, protecting its wildlife, and I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that you would need of me throughout the day or in the future, to please do not hesitate to contact me. I got my divine sense up. This motherfucker dead.
Divine Sense? Okay. Remind me what Divine Sense does.
All
The
right,
exact
24.
wording, please.
Divine sense. I punched my microphone. I'm sorry.
Oh! How
As
could
a
you?
bonus action, you can open up your awareness to detect celestial, fiend, and undead. for the next 10 minutes or until I have the incapacitated condition, I know the location of any of these creatures within 60 feet of myself. From this conversation, I'm going to start moving around just so that I get a good read of the whole room. And you know its creature type. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hallow spell.
Okay. You get a very similar thing that Sinia got, where this person is not an undead, but they do have an undead likeness about them. They are definitely... their appearance is definitely not quite deceiving, but you see a layer under of there's something else going on there, and it is undead in nature. Again, kind of this undead adjacent, but it would still proc for you.
Is there anything? I think where my mind is going as a paladin, somebody who spends a lot of time out in nature and has to deal with, monsters. I think that in my mind doesn't immediately jump to you're hiding something, but it does. The first barrier of consideration is, are you infected with something? It's, do you have some sort of contagion that you're putting on a brave face to hide behind? So I think while we're talking, I'm just, looking and trying to scan for any sign of a blackened vein, any sign of any necrosis, anything that might indicate that this person is affected by something, but they're just not letting it show.
I will say in that regard then, because you're looking for specific, that's a very specific thing you're looking for, I would say this would be a medicine check.
We have got to lock into what our proficiencies are. We have simply got to lock in. Okay, that's not horrible. That's a 16.
16.
I checked if I have guidance. Yeah. No, I don't.
16. You you look her over, kind of she seems you obviously you have this divine sense, you almost get to see this deeper layer. You just, there are a few things that kind of stand out, not particularly as telltale signs of being undead, but you notice kind of almost alterations as you notice the kind of this kind of blackened fingernails and kind of almost claw-like fingernails in her hands, which are not typical of Goliath. You also notice the eyes definitely seem almost not quite magically altered, but as a side effect of certain magic, almost. They seem very unnatural in their color, with this kind of almost reddy purple kind of glow to them.
Yeah, awesome. Is there a big fireplace in this hall?
I'll say so, yeah. I'll say so.
Okay. I want to chance my arm to see how she reacts to me pointing it out, but purposely saying, I'm going to approach and I'm just going to say, well, I hope that your travels from the mountains were comfortable. I know that the temperatures can get very extreme and the body doesn't always deal with the change in extremes well, even across the couple days it may have taken to travel if teleportation wasn't an option. And I couldn't help but notice that your hands seem to have gone a bit, perhaps maybe a bit stiff with the cold. I would invite you to come over to the fireplace to warm yourself.
You're a curious one, aren't you? Sure, why not? And she seems to kind of look you up and down a little, and will kind of smile, and will walk over with you. I don't tend to be bothered by the temperature as much these days. When you spend so much time living in the cold,
wouldn't you like to know, weather
grow
boy?
used to it.
Yes. It's a shame that I don't get to go back home as much as I would like.
Oh, well, you should. It's a wonderful place, and I'm surely there is much you could do for a place like that. You seem like a very strong and dedicated warrior. You could use more of those.
You humble me. I will gladly go wherever the crown dictates that I am needed.
I see. Yes. I suppose that is why we are all here, is it not? For the crown. And for what it represents.
Have you met our soon-to-be queen before? Have you had many chances to converse with her?
I have, on rare occasion. I mostly conversed with her father, but we have been acquainted. I look forward to working with her.
Looking out at the audience, looking out at like the crowd, I'll just conversation. Yes, it's. If I may be frank, it is a shame that so many people tend to look down on her or to mistrust her because of her partial fey lineage. I mean, we ourselves are descended from giants.
That we are. That we are. Well, she certainly holds an interesting form of magic descended from her fey lineage, yes. I've seen it from a distance, but I'm curious to see the limits of her power.
Well, I've had the pleasure of interacting with spaces of power that resemble her own, and I believe she will grow to be limitless if she is not limitless already. So, it is a bright future with her at the helm of the nation.
It certainly
And
is.
yourself at the helm of the province.
And of course, I am very glad, of course, to see another woman of power. We need more of those.
Nod, you are correct.
And truly, her power is curious, but I don't think that it should be a reason for ones to fear her. Although I worry that many fear what they do not understand, which is where a lot of people's misguided curiosity comes from.
Exactly. She is very powerful.
That she is.
I hope that with conflicts at our borders, I do hope that her reign will be one remembered for her power as a tool for peace and not one exploited by the curious. Overly curious, that is.
Of course. Curiosity is what makes us great, but to get too curious, to get too close to the fire. She looks down at the kind of blaze next to the two of you. Well, ask too many questions, and you might not get answers that you like.
You're exactly right. I must beg your leave and continue to make the rounds and introduce myself to the other emissaries.
Of course.
And I'll extend my hand for a handshake with the intention of, like, I'm extending the hand that the handshake should be with the clawed hand.
Yeah, she reaches out and she shakes your hand gently.
Going in for the handshake, we've been by the fire a little bit. Is there body heat coming off her?
Body heat coming off of her? No.
Gotcha, Pookie.
Ooh, she's dead.
She's definitely very, yeah, she is cold to the touch.
I don't like her.
100%.
I'm making mental notes. Every
What's
mental
your-
note that I have, I will also be giving to Elior.
As you're kind of doing that
Fuck
handshake
those.
and you're specifically looking into that as well. Why don't you make me just a quick investigation check real quick, see if you pick up anything else?
No!
No! I don't
Could
wanna...
it be inside?
No, it'd be investigation.
Okay. Are we sure it couldn't be insight, though?
It's because
Okay.
of what you would be getting. Insight would be reading into her intentions. This is physically looking for things.
That's fine. Okay, I'm rolling like shit. That's not going to be great. Investigation? Oh, we're rocking a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you kind of shake her hand, and you I'm assuming you're not like wearing like a gauntlet or anything like this. This is like skin to skin contact, correct?
Yeah, I would have, I have my in the nebulous hammer space that is my back.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of have like my gauntlets pinned
Yeah.
there or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you shake her hand, and yeah, it is cold to the touch, even by this fire. Oh, hang on just a moment. Hold on.
She dead.
She
dead.
close to dead. She not undead fully, but she close
Dead
to undead.
adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's only mostly dead.
Well, luckily I can do so much with that.
Yeah, you kind of shake your hand, and like, yeah, you just feel that like coldness, and you just get this horribly uneasy feeling with your kind of innate magic that's very kind of celestial in nature, or I guess fey in nature. You kind of definitely feel this opposing
Awesome.
force almost. Just a very almost opposing presence. But outside of that, with a 9, you don't really get too much more.
Nothing. I'm gonna go back in and then just continue walking, and
Okay.
my divine sense is probably still up unless the 10 minutes have passed. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Whoa,
you.
wait.
Bless you. Take a
Minutes
deep breath.
Bless you.
And I'm just gonna go around.
Yeah. All
What?
good.
Bless?
Yeah. Not your character. You get a
Plus
D4.
2 to my sneeze.
Plus 2 to your sneeze. Let's go. Sinia,
Yes.
you are
Sorry.
approaching. Who was it you were approaching?
Zeroing on their location.
Ren Bramblewood, correct? This was the person you were
Yeah.
going for? Yes. You
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
him. He is kind of as you're kind of approaching, is happily chatting away with the sea elf ambassador, and that kind of conversation kind of naturally comes to an end as she kind of steps away as you approach, and he kind of turns to you. And we established that you've kind of like met before, like you've definitely crossed paths, and he kind of just gives you a big smile, and he's like, Sinia! Oh, that is...
Ren.
it's good to see you, lass. How are you? And we'll just goes for a hug.
Oh, all right. she goes like,
There's a big man just gives you a hug.
Okay, yes.
He's like, I wasn't expecting to see you here. How are you? How are things?
Things are excellent.
Oh, very good.
And how are you?
Oh, very well. It's a glorious day, of course. Crowning of
Right.
a new queen, a new leader of
Very
a realm.
exciting.
Yes, very exciting. Yes. What brings you here? Obviously, outside of the obvious.
Right. I've acted as the princess's tutor for a little bit now,
Tutor?
and so yes,
I didn't
all
know
kinds
you're
of
an academic.
more of a generalist in the magic realm.
Oh, I see. Aye, very interesting. Helping her with her magic. I heard that it was a little unstable at times, but
Well, it's
I'm sure you're helping
by
a
that
lot.
measure, by that measure, so is mine.
Aye.
But have you met her before? Is this
Oh,
your first time?
Yes, I've met her a few times. A very, very lovely woman, and I think she will be a great leader to our nation. Her father's boots are big ones to fill, but I'm sure she will fill them and then some. I think she'll be a great leader for a long time to come.
Great.
A very
And-
large feat. Okay.
Who said that?
Sorry.
Big ass. Who said?
Where'd that come from?
Right, we have enjoyed general prosperity under her father's rule, and I don't expect anything different in the future.
Aye.
I have no reason to.
Aye. Well, that's good. I'm glad you. Why are you looking at me like that? You're giving me a weird look.
I'm not looking. No, it's something behind you.
There's something behind me. Kind of turns around. I don't see anything behind me. Oh,
Well,
you're
that's
having me
wrong.
on, aren't you? I see.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a joker. Punches you in the shoulder. It's a little too hard.
A joker, yes.
Ah, yes, you're a bit of a joker, aren't you?
I am well known for that.
Yes, you certainly are.
Mhm.
Well, good to see you, lass.
Right.
Are you...
And yes, you will be. I'm sure I will see you in the festivities, having a great
Oh,
time
yes.
as you usually do. Yes.
Of
all right.
course, of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
stupid question.
you should come back to Springvale sometime soon. I know some people are a little concerned about your magic and such, but it's all up to code, right?
I haven't done anything wrong, really. Nothing that the law could do anything about.
I see the way you say that's a little concerning. I think you get on pretty well. Have you met Griselda? He kind of points across the room to the other kind of woman in this like witch's hat, just chatting away with someone who looks a little concerned. It's like, have you met Griselda? I think you'd get on really well with her.
Oh,
Like
the
what do they
witch?
call it? Two peas in a pod.
Is it because she's a witch?
No, it just you're both magically inclined, and people get a little concerned about your magic. Just
Sure. I did talk to a magistrate about what legally I should say, and they said
Aye.
that was all up to snuff. So
I see. Aye, yes. Well, as long as it's nothing illegal, then it's perfectly fine.
right. And when
of
you need a
course.
plague doctor at Springvale, you'll call me.
Of course. Who else would I call? You're the best one I know. So,
I'm the only one you know, I think.
aye, you are, but that doesn't not make you the best.
I appreciate that. Well,
That does also make her the worst and the most mediocre.
when did you get over here?
I'm not. I'm the voice in your head.
My conscience. All right. Well, you enjoy the festivities. I'm going to go talk to my new witch friend, I guess.
I am sure you'll be great friends. I was told there was a buffet somewhere, and he just goes off.
Right.
Yes, go that way.
And just lumbers off.
The moment he turns, she goes, "Ow!"
Gonna have to put ice on that.
I'm gonna ice that. I'm gonna ice that later. Oh, it's my punching arm. Oh, it's okay. Walk it off.
As you wander away, we step outside. Taldra, where are you going?
I don't think she knows. It's like one
Just
of those
out.
moments. Yeah, like when you have a panic attack and you just end up somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I had my panic attack spots planned.
I wish I was you, bestie.
Y'all
I
not
wish
locked
I was
in.
You.
Bottom floor. So, okay, this is in my secondary school. Bottom floor, disabled
Right.
bathroom. Get in there,
Right.
lock it, 40 minutes, done. Anyway.
See, I'm the kind of person that when I have a anyway. Yeah, so I think she just wanders, and I don't think she ends up anywhere particularly planned out, and she probably ends up just like crashing into something or someone, and that's ultimately what.
Inside or outside?
Outside, because in her brain she's like, I can't see in the sunlight, so if I can't see in the sunlight, no one can.
You you make your way
state.
outside, kind of almost like you have this kind of like moment where you're stressing, like it's suddenly just like suddenly everything feels so much smaller than it was. Suddenly you almost like have this feeling of like just almost feeling like trapped, even though you're in this very open space. It's just like, no, I'm indoors, and it's just I need to be outside. I need to be out in the air. I can't do this. You make your way outside. There's a few of the kind of guards still kind of patrolling, and you kind of he probably like it's probably that thing like in a movie where they're calling out to you, but it's muffled. And you're just having this moment, and then suddenly you just feel like both your shoulders as like someone kind of like holds you. It's like, Miss,
There's like tinnitus.
you all right? You okay?
Yes, I am.
Sorry,
I am
this is a
quite
secure area.
fine.
I can't let you go this way. It's for your own safety.
I'm sorry. I just was trying to find somewhere to get air.
Right.
I'm sorry I did this was not intentional.
That's okay. That's okay. Just didn't want you to walk into the middle of a military drill. I kind of points over. There's several guards kind of like looking a little concerned with like spears and swords and everything. Like, is she good?
Where is a good quiet place for somebody to take a breather, as they say up here?
Up here. Well, kind of just like looks a little, kind of like a little like raises an eyebrow at that. It's like, well, there's a small garden off to the side here.
Great, thank you.
Oh, okay. Be safe. Kind of just like just looks at you a little kind of concerned, almost like now that you're kind of like leaving, kind of a little bit like, who was that? Are they supposed to be here?
Oh, hey.
Kind of just like,
yeah.
What was that? But yeah, you make your way into a little side garden. There's a couple of benches. There's several flowers that look very similar to the one that the princess had, kind of just around. It's like a small garden. There's a small fountain as well. It's a very quiet, chill place.
Her again, she was shaking in tense, but the hand that the flower that she had coughed up was very gentle as to not crush it, because I think in her mind she's like, okay, Zariel's the one that made me cough up this flower. There has to be a reason why Zariel wanted me to cough up this flower. So maybe if I get into a nice calm place, I can study this flower and figure out what's going on. And so I think when she sits down, she kind of is like holding this flower as delicately as she thinks she is capable of doing, and is investigating it, trying to figure out where it came from and why she coughed it up.
Okay. Make me an investigation check as you're kind of like looking into this.
I think.
Or Arcana, actually.
Ooh, I'm really good at both of those.
I think if you want to get guidance for that, give me a sec, because I was going after you.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I think this will be a couple of moments before you get there, Ilda.
I'll fuck
but
off.
You're
then.
close behind.
No, I got a +5, so I'm good, and I rolled a 17, so that's 21.
22.
22. Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't know about you. Sorry.
You kind of take a moment. You kind of sit on this bench and you kind of take a moment. You kind of look over this flower, and you look it over, and you compare it to these flowers that are around you, because at first you think this must be from Zariel, this must be some sort of celestial nature to it, but there's nothing about it that reads radiant in any way. And then you look up at the flowers kind of around the fountain. You almost do that thing where you kind of hold up your hand and then look to those flowers. They're the same. This flower is fey in nature.
What was the deal?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me another Constitution saving throw as you're actively trying to remember this. Although this would be around the time you arrive, I would say, kind of following in. Kind of like you see this god kind of looking a little confused and disgruntled, looking off towards the little side area, and
B.
sends you in that direction.
Hey, B.
Yes.
You know how I rolled the first nat 20 of the session?
Yeah?
Also rolled the first nat 1 of the session.
Okay.
For a total of 2.
For a total of 2. You look back in your mind, trying to think, it's like, what was it? You remember being in her office. You remember sitting with her. You remember just being so distraught, tears streaming down your face, something so awful. She's kind of like, the princess is kind of holding your hand, like, it's okay, it's all right, it's okay, I'm here for you. You're, just like trying to support you in any way, but you're shaking. You've never felt so awful. And then you ask her, I want to forget. And she asks you if you're sure. and she says that there's something that she can do to help you, but she doesn't know the extent of it. And you just, in your mind, you think back, it's like, you want to forget this event or this thing, or you don't know, and you're just thinking, and then you just, Ilda, as you kind of step in, you kind of like look around, you see Taldra kind of sitting on this bench, kind of like holding their temples, just like trying to think, and then they just go into a full-on coughing fit, like full-on fall to the ground, just like fully like convulsing, like just a full something bad is happening to Taldra right now as you kind of step in, as they're just coughing and spluttering, and it's like something bad is happening to them right now.
Taldra, and I'm gonna I don't know what's happening, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, cause it's just like I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds. Taldra, you can't remember. There's something, but it's so awful that you wanted to forget. You remember not the memory, but you remember how bad it made you feel, and so how utterly devastating it was. And you trying to think of what it is, but you just feel yourself just start convulsing as you almost like lose control of your own body, as you just like fall to the floor and you're just coughing, and more of these flowers just keep coming up. You almost feel like you can't breathe, as Ilda you just hear again kind of almost that like in the distance voice, you just hear Ilda calling out to you, just like, but it's almost like it's down a tunnel somewhere. And then you just feel this like hand. Would it be like a hand on them as you're casting Cure Wounds?
Yeah, I'm just going like I'm trying to hold them, and like my hands are more on their shoulders or anything. But yeah, they're definitely hands.
Yeah, you just feel them kind of, you're just holding them. You told her finally this anchor. You just latch onto them finally, as you just again cough up this one last flower, and although they're shaking so much, but as you kind of hold them, you just like hold them in, just as they're just shaking, they slowly start shaking less and less as they're just like gripping onto you, just for dear life. And you just kind of almost look over their shoulder, and you just see more of these flowers littering the ground all around the two of you.
Taldra, are you okay?
I can't.
Taldra!
I can't remember. I can't remember.
What can't you remember? What is it?
I asked
What
her
do you
to
need?
I asked her to make me forget.
Zariel? You asked Zariel? Forget what?
I don't know. That's the thing, is that I don't know what I'm supposed to forget. So now I'm
These flowers, they're not imaginary. I can see them suddenly spring up everywhere all around us.
They are not connected. They are literally like flower heads. There's no stalk. They haven't been cut from anywhere.
And they literally just appeared.
Yeah. You saw as like Taldra was convulsing, they were like spilling out of their mouth, like they were coughing them up.
And I think please keep talking in 1 second. As Taldra is speaking, is when I sort of snap out of it and realize all the flowers around me are the same that were coming out of Taldra's mouth and everything. And I pick one up, and yeah, what were you saying, Taldra?
Oh, sorry. I got distracted because I realized I think Apollo knows what's happening, and so it was maybe, I don't know, your face. Anyway, we'll talk. Your face was
Apollo's doing
invested.
unspeakable things.
I'm invested, and then I have also been back and forth memeing, and it's fucking insane in here.
Should. It is hard. Okay, it is really hard to escape the labyrinth when when entrances appear, people up here get rid of them because they're scared, and I don't think they understand how scared we are when we try to leave, those of us who want a better life. And so I don't remember, but it hurt. And I asked the princess to make me forget, and she did, and now Zariel knows. Because I made this request after they both helped me get out.
What
This
does
is
Ariel
never-
know?
That I asked the princess to make me forget. And then this started happening. This has never happened before.
What does this flower mean to you?
Nothing. It just looks like the princesses. I don't know. I don't think
Right.
I'm good for this. I don't know why she asked me here. I think I should go. I should leave.
Go where?
She-
You're not. Listen. I wouldn't let you go alone right now, and I'm not leaving. And I don't think any of the other two are leaving either. So if you want to be safe, we can put you, I'm sure, in some room or something. But where would you go?
I want to be helpful. To be useful.
You can help
I-
yourself by taking a breather, alright? Nobody's killing her right now. You don't have to do anything right now. A second is way longer than you ever imagine. Just take a few of them.
I told Zariel that I would return back to our conversation. I left in the middle of it.
Yeah, she has like an eternity left in her life. You'll come back to the fucking conversation, alright? It's fine.
She overheard us talking and knows what our duty is. Sort of.
Do you think she's going to harm the princess? Do you think she's going to stop us from helping her?
I don't know what that would serve her.
Then we don't have to think about her right this second.
I am
Whatever
very
it is that you forgot about, you forgot about it. Worrying about it is not going to make those memories come back. We can ask Princess Aerie what it is you asked her. If you want.
I think regardless on if we ask or not, I am going to find out. I think the combination of Zariel and Princess Aerie being here is going to... I don't remember what the conditions were when we made... I just know that I forgot. In fact, I forgot that I had asked to forget. I just know that what she did for me has always made me a little uneasy.
You
Don't know
hungry?
why.
I'm kind of hungry. Do you want to go get food?
Is this a friendly, nice thing that people do when their friends are not feeling good?
We haven't had food since, like, I don't know. We didn't have food before we got here. I don't know if you had food on your own. That means it's been quite a few hours since you had food. And I'm thinking passing out could be, I'm not saying it's all entirely because you were hungry, but I'm sure like 5% of it could have been because you were hungry. So how about we go get food?
You did not deny that we are friends.
Okay, sure. You got me. Oh my god.
I've never had friends before. This is fun.
Girl. How old are you?
I'm from a place where kindness and love and companionship are all for sale to help you be stronger.
I'm sorry. Let's just go.
Okay. Thank you for this.
Yeah. It's just another day. It's just another afternoon going.
If I had a nickel for every time the two of us played a reluctant mentor/friend and an eager buddy, 2 nickels. 2 nickels. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right.
I want all the nickels.
Well, as the two of you kind of stand up and leave this scene, kind of making your way back towards the castle, we let the two of you kind of step away, and I think the kind of last scene we see is this garden, now quiet, with this arrangement of flowers, but then all around these scattered buds and heads of these fey flowers.
I'm gonna keep
resting
one on me.
on the cobble. Okay. And that is where we're going to wrap it up for tonight, guys. Session 1. Oh boy, lots of things happening, lots of NPC introduction, lots of stuff.
We love an ensemble cast.
We love.
We love. That's why we like The Pit, which you should watch every Thursday on each.
That's
That's what you're promoting at the end here?
They're not paying you to promote this.
They don't have to.
Yeah, but
I'll
they
do it for free.
should.
I'll do it for free. I'll do it whatever.
My name was Dakota, and with more of my stuff, you can go watch The Pit on network television at 7 p.m. Central or some.
Iconic. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for coming. We're going to be doing this every week for the next sort of 5 weeks or so for Highguard Heroes, which is going to be this mini series. It's not a full-length campaign, but it is a mini series. A little insight into the past of some stuff going on in Aegis. But yeah, thank you to all these wonderful friends for being here and for playing with me. Why don't you all go around and talk about your things, starting with you, Apollo.
No, please go reverse order.
Fine.
Please
We'll
go
start with
reverse
you.
order.
Me?
Say it.
Yeah, we're starting with you.
Okay, hi.
No,
I'm Anne.
Go for it.
Wait, who?
I said Shaka, but you go.
Oh, I said me, and then
oh.
he's...
I'll go.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go for it.
Go
I'm
ahead.
really good at this.
We're professionals.
Hi. Didn't see you there.
Don't do my bit. Fuck you.
Well, you should have gone first if you didn't. What would you do it?
Oh, fuck this shit. I'm fucking gone. I just leave the call.
I have been, still am, will forever be. I'm never gonna die. Shalek Mane. My pronouns are she, her. I've been playing. What's the name? Ilda Wildforge. Whose pronouns are also she, her. I am a sound designer and a podcast producer in the actual play space. You can find my work mostly as my baby currently is I am the co-producer of the One Shot podcast, which is a fucking sick ass podcast. You can go listen to it on the One Shot Network. I don't know what. Anyway, I also do a whole other stuff. You can find most of my work on my website, which is actually just a card with a custom domain. That is shahik.com. So shahik.com. In reality, that is https:// and then what I just said. So shahik.com. You can find all my shit over there. Bye.
Amazing. And then Dakota, we'll do you next.
Yeah, sorry for the mix-up.
No, you're so good.
Hi everyone, my name is Dakota. I can be found most places on the internet at Western Dakota. I do a lot with TTRPGs and with NFL football, and sometimes I combine them, like on my podcast Gridiron Geeks, which is done over at the Not a Casual Network, which premieres every Friday with my dear, wonderful co-host Strez. We talk about all things NFL football news and all things nerd news. It's so much fun. You should go check it out. For the TTRPG stuff, because I know that's what you all mainly care about, I can be found over at the Dicescape, playing Ruthie in Fallout: The Garden of Adam, our 2-time Crit Award nominated show. I can also be found playing Eleanor, the Mute Ranger, because I have a type, in Daggerheart: The Last Arcanist. I can be found over on Cole Wolfrun's channel, editing his videos and playing Garulana, the Goddess of Storms. I can also be found over on the Strangers Guild playing Cersei, the Goddess of Wisdom, because I am everyone's favorite wisdom-adjacent player. Finally, you can find me over on Doob4's channel playing in the campaign Storms Across Wolin, where I play the not a pirate, I am not a pirate, Death Domain Cleric who does not want to be a Death Domain Cleric, Rosemary.
Amazing.
The end.
All right, Anne, it is your turn.
Okay, sorry about that mix-up.
Oh, you're so good.
I am, and I'm not clicking that until I'm done. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me absolutely everywhere at actuallyanne art. If you put my name in there and I don't come up, I'm not on there. You can find me as an illustrator in all kinds of TTRPG podcasts and live shows and all that fun stuff. You can find me here. You can find me on the Dicescape channel. You can find me with some friends at Hilarity Save. You can find me on the Streaming Rainbow channel. You can find me on Freddie's roommate, aka Justin's channel, playing the Yellow Ranger. And maybe a season 2 is coming. I don't know. That's crazy. And some other stuff I can't talk about. So that's me. Now I'm gonna click on this.
Amazing. And then last but certainly not least, Apollo.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in. My name is Apollo.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I can't believe you stole Shaggy's spit. That's fucked up.
That's plagiarism, actually.
Yeah.
I'm Armenian. And now I'm scrolling Shaggy's spit.
My bit.
I'm on the internet at tallnerdapollo. I do cosplay, I do voiceover, I do TTRPGs. I've been in the chat as a channel called Mics and Mimics, which I literally just took my own channel that I'm not using anymore and I rebranded it. And who's to say? Maybe B will be. Fuck, I broke. Who's
What
to
is
say?
happening?
Maybe B will be. Okay, so on the side, I have this
God.
old ass music stand, and I was
Right.
just kind of using it as a fidget toy, and this whole part extended, and I turned the knob on it, and it came down smacked and just kind of clipped my finger.
Oh.
Anyway,
Ouchie.
yeah, I do TTRPGs, and B is gonna be in a fucking campaign. Fucking just God, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Anne's been tormenting me all
Iconic.
night.
I've been tormenting you. You just sent me
then,
whole.
I
Not
what
mine. It's
anyway?
Mario Hole.
Anyway, I have been B. You can find me at B.D on all the social things. You can find me here now on the Tales Guild channel, GMing for Highguard Heroes every. It's Friday right now. Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I can't remember what's
Thursday.
happening anymore.
Wait,
Friday. For this wonderful show with these wonderful beans for the next few weeks. And then you can also find me this Sunday and then every other Sunday GMing Astral Guardians, which is a Spelljammer campaign set in the same universe as this, but now in the far future and also in space. So the lore is the same, but it's far away. So, you know, connections are few and far between, but maybe there will be one day. Who knows? And then every Tuesday, you can find me GMing our main campaign, Tales of Aegis. Sorry, you guys are gonna make me lose it. Tales of Aegis every Tuesday for our main campaign, which we will hopefully have our full cast back soon. Heyo, very excited. It's gonna be very, very fun. Come join us for that as we're getting into some very exciting stuff in this current arc. It's gonna be a fun adventure. And then yeah, those are the main things for me right now. New campaign starting very, very soon over on the tallnerdapollo channel, which I'm gonna be part of. Very excited. It's gonna be super fun. So go follow that. Yeah, and I believe that's me, and that's us. So thank you everybody for being here, and we will see you all next time. Say goodbye,
Go watch
everyone.
The Pit.
Go watch the
Go
pit.
watch The Pit.
Everyone watch The Pit. All right.
Yeah.
Everyone watch